So,
But the real quick, the thing that I think is that we oftentimes talk about like people being desensitized to violence in this generation, and like you said,
uh,
o- over the course of human history, violence has always been present. So like every generation is to some degree desensitized.
mhm,
But I've gotten the idea that infantilizing the current population is really good for like the ruling class. You know what I'm saying?
mhm.
Like they want you to think that your violent actions, your violent thoughts are so unique and amoral because they would obviously be directed at certain points, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
I think a lot of this is manifested with and not that we're going to talk about Luigi too much, but you know, eh, the ruling class really doesn't want us to look at violence as an option.
and I agree that it shouldn't have to be an option. I wish there were more avenues to like have those conversations and have them be actionable, right?
Hmm.
But when you have both regulations being eroded, I think Citizens United was such an interesting point in human history to where like, coalitions, corporations,
Uh,
collections of money now have openly more of a say or a bigger voice than you do, then it's like what other options do you have to make a that isn't again condoning or
Romeo, are
advocating
you
for
saying
violence
that
in any
money
capacity.
isn't free speech?
Oh, I'm saying it shouldn't be. Saying it shouldn't be because money's not free, right? How could the speech be
Uh,
free if the money isn't?
money, it costs money to make money. Hey, Matas.
All right. Hey, Matas, let's go ahead and get started, Michael.
Uh,
So, for those of you who are tuning in, we were having a conversation off stream, decided we were already late and wanted to wrap it up on stream. So, ask zero questions and have all of the fun. Okay. Did we do management?
No link tunic. Yeah, I went without
Yeah,
it this time.
unfortunate.
Maybe next time. I don't think we did set up, but we can do the usual forge
Yeah, we
being
have a forge.
light. So.
Okay. So, can you go to forge? What are our options? Is it just the basic stuff? Like you can forge like a handy, right?
Yeah, no, you can't. You can't
Okay.
forge handies, but we can do steels. Hey, Fujin.
We can do
Me
steel.
neither.
Hey, Fujin.
Oh, I gotta pin the multi-stream.
Oh, just to I guess help make more sense. In the same way that you don't know what you tuned into, right? Like I don't know what I was born into. So just keep that feeling going. In the no tuning Michael timeline. Let's see. Okay, so Joffrey is goated. He wouldn't be a bad option for a forge himself.
Yeah.
Because right now he's just missing out on a little bit of attack. Well, he's not behind level wise, but if he had a little bit more, he could single hit or double stronger enemies. I'm in the multi-stream already. I got both guys on the go. Hell yeah, brother. I still find it so funny that the game is so much brighter on the multi-stream.
It's
Still,
well, I'm fairly certain that's because of Parsec, because you don't. You're screen recording what Parsec is sending you.
Yeah.
And Parsec is sending you a shittier. Like Parsec is streaming my game to you, but it's doing a really shitty job of it, and so it's oversaturated or for whatever reason extra bright. I don't know. I'm just...
No, it's definitely from Parsec, but it still is pretty funny.
The practice axe sells for 112 gold. That feels kind of weird. A little bit random.
Nice. Well, because it's such a good axe, Like,
why would you sell that?
I mean, the better way of thinking about it is that it would always retain that value. So we just have 112 gold whenever we want it. It's not going to lose anything with durability. That's kind of cool.
Argo.
Damn. Remember when Makalau died and we lost a bunch of shit?
No.
Me neither, yeah. I was just thinking.
He did have the Brave Lance, but... Oh, he needs a bow. That's what he needs.
Okay, use bows now.
Yeah.
Okay, well, just to give him Rolf's bow because Rolf is not getting used. His levels
Oh, really?
were not good. Yeah. Who did we just get? We just got somebody that I was interested in using. Mist, Lisa, Kieran. Oh, I was
Barn.
thinking I might take to Barn.
It's a Barn
Yeah,
and
we got
Sala. I mean, that's the dream team.
That's the dream team right there. Oh, let's look
Did
at
you
his
know?
stats, though.
Did you hear me say dream team first, or
Oh no, we
you just?
we
Okay.
just both said. Let's see. What are his stats? I want to
A lot better than
Nasala's.
Nasala's, but he's a higher
He
level.
is a bit higher level. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just gonna. Okay, wait. Let me pause my stream with Tabar's stats up. Please don't advertise any more videos to me. Great. Now let's go to Nasala. All right. So, Nasala has 4 more strength.
He is transformed right now.
Oh. Oh, really? Whoa. Okay. So could I just? Oh wow, that
Oops.
means Tabarn is thick. Okay, so Tabarn has 2 more strength, 3 less speed, 1 less luck, 1 more magic. I mean, you got 2 levels, but that is wild. Defense 4 more for Tabarn, 2 more res, and he has 5 more skill. What the hell?
Fujin, I don't know that Tabarn came with that. I'm actually a little bit confused. I think that was traded. So he came with the demi band.
Yeah.
We traded the Bayor guard with the demi band.
Yes.
So that Nasala could use the demi band.
And I think the Bayor guard was on Nasala, right?
Yes, because he was the only Laguz that we're using. We got the Bayor
You still
guard
made it.
from
Correct.
Leaf's replacement, which was Gifka, maybe. Or it was Nasala, actually. But it was on. No, I don't fucking know. I don't remember. Don't ask me. So made him racist?
I don't understand it.
Nah, he begged.
Tabarn doesn't have a special ability.
the Bayor card. Yeah, he doesn't have like fire magic. That would be pretty cool.
Okay. So he would still be on the regular. So I actually might just give him Laguz stones or whatever. I forget what they're called.
Yeah.
Yeah, Laguz stones, what they're called. Okay, excellent. And then an occult scroll, because why not? Why did you take that from me? Okay.
We haven't decided whether or not we were gonna spin the wheel for occult scrolls yet.
I think you said we were splitting them, even though I said for the content I would spin the wheel, but that's your call. I know occult is pretty valuable, so I'm not gonna argue.
I think
with you
we
anyway.
should. I think we should split them evenly.
All right. I won't call you a bitch, but I will think it. He's just mad. I'm gonna win
if
the
we have
occult
anything to go
scrolls.
off of, they'd probably all go to me anyway. So I'm doing you a favor.
It's gonna matter now. I saved up all my luck for the occult scrolls. Okay.
Well, I wouldn't want to use any of them anyway. Yet. I don't know. I mean, I guess if I were to use one, Joffrey would be a pretty high contender.
Okay.
Just because Soul is just probably the best.
Yeah, especially for somebody with his defenses.
Cult skill.
I'm trying to decide. Would I want to give Tanith a forge? Maybe a forge steel would actually go crazy on her.
Yeah,
because she's fast enough that even if it weighed her down, which
you don't even need
will.
it.
Yeah. Okay, let me do that first.
Yeah, I don't know what the weight is.
Well, I can check. Let's do
well,
that
you
first.
Oh
yeah, it's gonna show
see
me
it in
the thing,
forge.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Deal. All right. Yeah, weight 13
Yeah.
only slows her down by 1.
And that's until she gets a strength upgrade.
Right, a single strength and she's good.
Yeah, I would just increase attack and then walk away.
And then and then that, and then that. Okay. Just seeing. I would like to purchase 3 crits, sir.
Okay.
Excellent.
If she ever crits with that weapon, we'll know.
Yeah, we'll know that I made the correct option. Or correct choice, rather. Alright, so let's delete. This will be 4. Duh. How many letters do I have? I doubt I can spell peephole. So we'll just stick with people.
Oh, people.
Just the people. The peoples, plural.
Okay,
all peoples.
I thought you meant peephole. I was like...
Yeah, I was gonna do peephole, but I don't have enough letters, unfortunately. Okay. I'm like 1 short.
Interesting.
But this is the anti-racism spear, just so everyone knows. It's for the people. Okay, whether you... I wish I could make it multicolored. Which one is the most multicolored? I'm thinking red.
Yeah, this is that one.
All right. There we go, Tanisha. Let's go.
Peephole.
Excellent.
Peephole.
People. People keep talking. That's how it should be spelled based on the way you say it. It's a peephole. Oh god, it's a peephole. Damn it, Matas. Do we want to give this brave bow and stuff away to anybody?
To Astrid?
Okay.
Maybe?
Well, I guess.
I mean, I don't...
Yeah, she could just trade the short axe for it.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, she can't use the brave bow.
Like a killer bow.
Yeah, killer bow's good. Okay. Anybody else? I know I'm taking to Barn. He's good by himself. In fact, he's Beak. Okay. Beak to Bard. Everybody's durability is okay. I need jab on you. Let's see. So you could probably use a knife. We'll see if they got them in the shop. Can I sell the... Well, let me make sure I can buy one first. See? Oh, yeah, it's right there. Okay, perfect. And there's a knife. So I'll also sell the javelin. God, Michael's letting me have so much freedom right now. I'm just doing stuff. I feel so
I'm
powerful.
Keeping a very close eye on your every move. It's the illusion of freedom, my man. Good old
as long
free
as
will.
I do the things you want me to do.
You have will, but is it free?
I paid for it. With 18 years of friendship.
Pay to win.
That is true. And if you lose, you can't pay. Because in the Game of Thrones, you either... You gonna say the line, Michael?
Oh.
In the Game of Thrones, you either...
Yeah, I don't remember that one. Sorry.
It's been that long, huh? Wow.
If you give me a...
or you die.
You either what?
You either win or you
Oh, yeah.
die. Yeah, it's okay. It's an old show.
No, it's not. It sounds familiar.
Cersei said it to
yeah.
Ned, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. That sounds right. I knew it was Cersei. Who said that?
Nice. Taking off everything from the riffraff. Is there anybody else who has stuff that we don't use? I think that's it, right?
Have you watched Severance?
I started watching Severance and did not like it.
Wow. How far did you get?
I know. Like 3 or 4 episodes. There's a lot of things I disagree with. But I will say, I like the style of Severance. I think cinematography, the acting, the tone of it is very nice.
Oh,
I just
man.
didn't like the content.
Don't hate me, but I really think you need to keep going.
That's what Venice said, because she used her freebie, which I give her like 3 or 4 episodes of a show.
And
then if it doesn't have me hooked by then, I reserve the right to stop. And she did say to keep going.
What if what if I request you do another 3 or so? I mean, I'm
It's
curious
possible.
what you didn't like about it.
Let me say this much.
Uh-huh.
I did go through a series where I said, I'll give you an extra episode if I can't guess what's going to happen in the next couple of episodes.
Uh-huh.
And based on that conversation, I was able to kind of guess the pieces and how they were lining up. So I just wasn't interested. I'm not going to say I dislike Severance. Like, if you like the show, I'm not mad at you.
So you're saying
It
you were
just
able
wasn't.
to predict things?
Yeah. And she kind of ran me through what was going to happen after I got the prediction correct.
What was your prediction?
So it's hard for me to separate what I predicted versus what you told me now that I know what's going to happen.
Uh-huh.
But my understanding, are we good? Are we good to go for the next chapter?
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay. I can't remember his name. Okay, but you have the 4 people that work in the office, right?
Yeah.
So there's the older guy, I forget his name, but don't like him. There's the like conspiracy guy who wants to be employee of the month or whatever. There's Mark, I think the main guy's name is. There's Helly. And that's basically it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, spoilers ahead, because I'm just going to talk about what I know of the show. So if you're watching Severance or trying to keep up with it, feel free to tune out for a moment. But the main 3 predictions that I had were, 1, the employee of the month guy, right? I had a feeling that he was being set up as a conflict piece because of his kind of manic behavior, and that once the idea of being able to find out about his outer life came up, or he was going to get some sort of information that was going to lead to a greater conflict, kind of destabilizing the office, and that the main conflict between that plot line, I forget who the black guy is, like the one that actually works for management. You remember his name?
Names have already slipped my mind.
Yeah,
I know
but
who you're
I'm
talking
going to
about.
I'm going to call him the manager. So the manager is going to be in a situation to where he's trying to manage the manic guy, employee of the month, and the closeted guy. I had already figured out that he was kind of closeted or whatever. Was okay. Was also going to be like the subplot for that. Now, my guess was that he was going to have like a family on the outside that he'd find out about and want to learn more. And I believe that is what happens. He finds like he has like a daughter or something. And then they end up having some sort of conflict where they're keeping it under the table, but he's asking for more information. So that was like the most left field guess that I had for just like, there was no information on that in the first 3 episodes. But I did guess that was going to happen with that character. The other thing was with Helly. Now, she's actually a character I did not like or sympathize with for multiple reasons. But my understanding was that she probably had some sort of ties to the company, like as a whole. That's why she's there. She's not just like a regular worker, because of how much they seem to be trying to hold on to her. Now, it was ambiguous on whether or not anybody had tried to escape like that before. But for as much as management was giving this veneer of like an iron grip over everybody there, Helly had a lot of leeway in the beginning, which gave me the impression that there was something important about her. And, come to find out, she is like a legacy, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the last thing was, I didn't figure it out immediately, or maybe it's not true, but my last prediction that I haven't had confirmed yet is that his boss, I want to call her Stillwell, but that's not her name.
Stillwell.
The one that's his neighbor. Oh, is it?
No. I just thought it was funny. Cobell,
yeah. That Cobell actually was not severed. That's my main prediction. And I don't know if Venice has gotten that far to confirm or deny it. But I think that she's legitimately the same inside and outside as far as like predictions with themings go. Now, if you want to know why I didn't enjoy the show, I don't think it says anything like as a narrative. I don't think it's particularly significant. I like the device, but I feel like the concept isn't utilized to its fullest. It'd be a lot easier if I had seen the show, in the last month or two, to kind of go back over my points. But Helly and Mark, I didn't really get along with. A Mark because he's clearly unsupported. He has his family, his sister there. He clearly needs like professional help, but I feel like that's being used to kind of put him in this position to where he's defending an institution that actually hasn't done anything wrong by anybody. They keep talking about how severance is bad, how people are basically enslaving their inner selves, but I don't see that as any different from just what we do every day by going to work, severed or no, right? There's a part of yourself that you cut off, and I don't think that's inherently bad or evil, but the show kind of pretends that
I think, well, the problem is the rights issue. Like, you're creating a new person, but then not granting them any rights. So, like, I would agree with you. It's not necessarily inherently bad, but a lot more transparency is needed. And
sorry, I don't. I'm counting my characters. So you have Valencia, Joffrey, Naysala, Tanith. No, I have Tanith.
Yeah, I've only picked 3. So
okay, go ahead. You can pick the last. I think 2 then, because I picked 5, so you have 2 more.
And we'll get to bring reinforcements on like the next few parts.
Perfect. Cool. Oh shit. Then I want to repick. Because now I'm leaving Mist. Do I leave Largo? I can't leave Largo again. I can't do it.
There's the barn. I guess I'm deciding between Astrid and Nephany.
I think that's an easy choice. Bench Astrid.
She's still grieving.
Oh, that's right. She was grieving. That's why we had to leave her behind.
Yeah, we did leave her.
Now, the idea of the argument that you're saying, you're creating a new life, somebody who's separate from you, and that they have no say in the matter. I could almost be convinced by that if they existed apart from that person. I kind of look at it in the same way that I look at like the conversation of like abortion rights, right? Like, should you have to nurture or I guess acquiesce to a life that's attached to you that can't survive without you?
Right.
And in that regard, I think some of the arguments that I've heard for like why severance is such a bad thing, or like forcing them to work is such a bad thing, kind of border on like those pro-life arguments. Not to morally relate the two, but I'm just not convinced that they're entirely separate.
Yeah, I mean, the problem is that there's actual sentience there. Like, the severed worker is sentient. Like, and from their perspective, they're not attached to someone else's body, or even the experience isn't even like a shared body. That's just the body that they have, you know. So I don't know that.
For that time, I do think that like they deserve some autonomy, right? Like, so in the workforce, if somebody decides to quit, them being, you know, kind of roped back into it is a whole other deal. Some of the practices of the business could definitely be improved, but as far as like offering the opportunity for you to be severed, so that if you do have an any that agrees to go through that, or that, you know, goes along with that process, I don't think they'd be crazy to convince, like, let's say me, right? If I was severed, I don't think it would be unreasonable to convince my any to work, as long as they're getting something out of it or somebody's getting something for it. But the idea that's implicit in the show is that like nobody would agree to be in that position if they were given a choice, and that is something I disagree with.
Yeah, I mean the other thing, and I don't know how far Venice has gotten, and I don't know what she's told you, but it's also like a complete mystery of like what the company is doing, and what the like. There's a lot of things that's going on behind the scenes that they're not transparent about at all.
What was I about to say? Yeah, that lack of transparency. I can be one for mystery and suspense, but my general rule of thumb is, if it's a mystery and a suspense, I'm rolling to see who goes first, by the way.
Okay, cool.
Looking like a... Oh, god damn, it is a Michael L. Or I guess Michael Dub. I gotta change the title. But you go first.
Oh no.
But if I call too many things correctly along that path of like like, oh, what's happening? What's the mystery? And I don't find myself intrigued, then I typically just don't watch the show, because then
I
if it doesn't pay off, I'm more annoyed.
I see.
Uh,
So the thing is, like, of the things that you called correctly, like,
so far,
those are such minor subplots. Like, I
let's
just
see.
don't know that you've really called enough.
Well, by your standard, there were
Yeah,
things
by
I
my
called in
standards.
the middle of like the episodes.
Uh-huh.
For example, his boss being his neighbor. I actually made a joke about that right before it was revealed,
Uh-huh.
which also killed the impact of it for me. And I was like, God damn
Yeah.
it, of course. It's like, fuck, I got that one right too.
Uh-huh.
Um, the one thing that I did hear about though that did surprise me was the importance of like Rickon, or the brother, like his book. That was a
Oh.
twist that I was
Yeah.
I was I was actually interested in, because I hated that guy from the beginning. So low key, it's the only thing I would be looking forward to, because I think that's kind of unique, interesting writing, a device I didn't
The book
expect.
is amazing, and the
Yeah,
impact
yeah,
it
yeah, yeah,
has. So
yeah.
funny.
Now hearing about that, definitely interested in. Um, but when we're talking about, I guess, the mystery of like the PD subplot, I'm 0% interested in the PD subplot at all. Um, Mainly because I did not get attached to him
Uh-huh.
in the slightest. Like if we're saying that, you know, our innies are completely separate people, oh, it's still your turn. Like they have their own wants, ideas, values, etc. And Mark is so mentally unwell
Uh-huh.
that he is risking it all as his outie, right, for a relationship that he knows nothing of. To me, that just comes across as more sad, not inspiring, not interesting. It's like this guy has so little to look forward to, and nobody's addressing it.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to see Mark get some help. So all of the stuff that happens thereafter kind of pales in comparison to me being like, why is Mark's sister so shitty? Why is his family not there?
Uh-huh.
Why does no one see this man is empty on the inside? But maybe that's me thinking too much into, you know, like the realism of people I've met and seen before.
Mm. Well, I don't know if that I have the words to convince you to keep going, but I do think you've judged it a bit too harshly, too quickly, and that there was a lot in store. But
What do you mean by harshly?
Well, I get what you're saying about that. You're not necessarily saying it's bad, but just too predictable for you.
Okay. So
Yeah, I mean, if harsh isn't the right word, I'm happy to not use the word harsh.
Oh, I was just curious
It's-
if I gave you the impression that I didn't like the show, like I disliked it. I just don't think that the time I spend watching it would give me the kind of payoff I'd be looking for the time investment. That's more so my claim. Because I'm in a kind of a specific mood when it comes to media.
Mm-hmm.
I think about like when we're talking about like painters or musicians, you know, we're talking about like the surrealists, or we're talking about, you know, the Baroque era, right? Like there was like a certain sound or narrative that a lot of artists are motivated by at a time, and that wave moves along amongst the population. They're experimenting with similar things, similar ideas. Severance is not really in the wheelhouse of what I'm looking for at this moment, and that isn't to say that I could never see myself enjoying it, but like I just take no solace in watching it. Now, if you want to know something that actually fucked me up, like so bad that I was crying like a baby the other day.
Right.
I watched the first episode of the new season of Black Mirror, and I was real life pissed. I like could not stop shaking. I was so mad. Have you seen it?
I haven't, no.
It was to the point that Venice was like, I don't know how to react because you never get like this over anything. I thought you were joking.
Like mad at what exactly? Like something that happened in it, or mad at?
I wasn't mad at the show. I was just mad that it felt like such like a real raw depiction of I don't know, of life was like everything that pisses me off in my daily life that I got. It was like fight or flight watching this show. She was like, oh, okay, you ready to watch the next one? And I was like, there is no way in hell I can watch another anything. I was, I have not been milked by media in so long, but that shit squeezed me dry.
Interesting. You know, Matas, I'm kind of curious what gave you the impression it was about belly buttons? Because if I had to guess, I don't think I'd be able to come up with an accurate answer.
Yeah.
Innies and outies. I see. That makes sense.
That is funny.
That is funny. It's about basically severing your memories so that you, when you're working at your job, you have zero memories of who you are outside in the real life. So any refers to your persona when you're at work, and your outie is your persona when you're not at work. But belly buttons, you can have innies and outies as well. As far as I'm
that's
told.
a very rational conclusion.
Yeah. Romeo needs to go through Severance in order to watch the show.
Watch the show. That would be perfect. You're not wrong.
That's one of the most true statements that I've read.
Fujin gets it. He's seen the show. He loves the show. He honestly does the Severance procedure in his daily life, I think. Okay.
So I've been. We'll be fine. We'll be okay. Don't worry, Romeo. Calm down. It's gonna be okay.
Dude, I'm scared.
But we only have one men to staff.
Fuck.
We will get to bring more items, along with the reinforcements that we get. So we'll be fine. But I did forget to give Khalil staff.
That's partially my fault. My apologies.
Fujin, I'm a really big fan, and I'm like Romeo, skeptical of things that are often liked by enormous amounts of people.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of went into it. I was like, well, let's see, but I was really impressed. I got to say, It's one of the most. It's hard to explain. I find myself when most shows reach my eye, I often find myself like frustrated, like with the writers, because it feels like they don't. The things that they don't have logical pathways, like that events don't have logical conclusions from one event to the next, and I can find that very frustrating. Like Severance, I think handles it near perfectly. Like we are talking about Severance.
For anyone who's confused or interested,
it's hard to explain. It's just everything follows the logical conclusion, which sometimes makes it a little bit predictable if you're a very logical person. And I can get why that might ruin some of the better moments. But it has a lot to offer, and it gets better like every episode. Like, I don't know, maybe you should wait till season 3 before considering picking it back up. Just because I will say season 2 ended on quite the cliffhanger.
Cliffhanger? I'm okay with cliffhangers. I don't really mind it.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you go because I've set up 2 kills. You can distribute them however you want. I figured Alencia and Nephany, or Nephany and Khalil, but I'm just going to sit back for you.
Yeah.
I'd rather be satisfied by something playing out in a way that adheres to the story than being annoyed at something not making any sense. And to get a little bit more specific. One of the things that I really like is character-driven storytelling, to where, again, it feels like I know this person, I've met this person, and this is what that person would do, right? Even if it doesn't necessarily make sense in context of the world, or like it's not in their best interest, I'm actually not all that upset by it. Like, point in case, I did not feel sorry for Ned Stark when he died, but I do understand that you know, stuck up little prissy bitch would have probably made the mistake of thinking that he was untouchable because of honor, right? He thought that he was fighting fellow knights and blah blah blah. So when things played out the way that it did with Ned, had zero issues with it, was still in the story. When things played out the way they did with Robb, zero issues with it, right? Not in your best interest. You made a dumb mistake, a dumb decision, all of your talents wasted. But like all of those things make a very compelling story and a compelling drama. There does have to be some element of me that like believes in the character, but one thing that really bothers me is when, in order for a story to happen, it relies on an unaddressed or unacknowledged flaw of a character. And that's why Mark's mental health is such a big deal for me, because from episode 1, I thought that would kind of be the linchpin of the story that we'd be looking at, right? Like how he's journeying and battling through his trauma. But the more the story progressed in those first 3 to 4 episodes, and again, based on what I've talked to Venice about, some of it may not be accurate or like comprehensive, but it doesn't seem like that's the primary issue or like plot of the story, and I think it should be.
How much has she watched?
She's like halfway through season 2.
Because it really, his mental health is a really big part of the story, and there's a lot of really interesting things.
To clarify, is it his mental health as like a motivator, or like his journey to address his mental health, or somebody giving him, I guess, guidance on that? That's part of the story.
I'm trying to understand your question.
Okay, I can make it even more simple.
So you're saying, is it A or B?
Like, does the story happen because Mark has shitty mental health? Or is the story happening because Mark is seeking to address his shitty mental health?
I don't necessarily know that it's either. I mean, well, first of all, there's Audi Mark and Indy Mark. In many ways, the story's happening because of Audi Mark's mental health.
Correct. Indy Mark exists because of Audi Mark's failing mental health.
Right.
And that's partially why that narrative is so important to me, that like Audi Mark's endeavors to address his mental health or to cope with his surroundings. But when he takes Petey's invitation essentially to look deeper into a world that he's intentionally chosen to ignore for the sake of his mental health, I feel like I need more of a justification for that, other than a relationship that he knows nothing about by design, if that makes sense.
It might make sense.
Are you being serious or sarcastic?
No, I'm just very socially inept. That's all.
Wait.
No, I just don't know what to. What? I mentioned before the stream started that I'm struggling.
Yeah, you're still recovering. It insists upon itself. Pushing, you're hilarious.
Yeah, I don't even know. I don't even know what to say.
So sorry. Do you not understand with or agree with what I'm saying? That's perfectly fine if you don't.
Well, what am agree with what exactly?
Okay. So my claim. Yeah. Just to real basic. My claim is that Mark severed himself because of his trauma.
Yes.
Right? One of the first things we see is him crying in his car due to said trauma. He defends the severance procedure due to his trauma and says that he'd rather not know anything about the process, what's going on inside there. I'm good, right? And he seemed confident in that. Then his coworker, that he, for all intents and purposes, should not know, should not have any recollection of, no attachment to,
Mm-hmm.
and is part of that world that is separate from him for the sake of his trauma, invites him to kind of tear that down. By my account,
Mm-hmm.
this doesn't really make much sense, because for somebody who is like adamant that I don't want to know anything, the only reason I could come up with for why he like indulges that opportunity, right, that call to action, is because he is lonely and depressed. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, this is just like a creepy man following him around, you know? Like if somebody told me, oh, you have no idea what's going on there, but I already made up my mind, like I'm depressed, I don't want to know anything about it.
Yeah.
A stranger that I don't know would not get me off my ass to go do more digging.
Well, he doesn't. Like I'm a little bit confused. Like he doesn't really do a call to action. He just like he brings him into his home.
PD does a call to action. He shows him like the recording, starts telling him about how he got unsevered.
Yeah, no,
and how, you know,
yeah,
it's
but
really
I'm saying
fucked up
Mark doesn't like jump on board. Like he's still pretty much in the boat of. At that point, he's pretty much still in the boat of. I did this severance for a reason.
He follows up on it after PD dies, though, right? Like, doesn't he? What is it? He has the piece of paper, the diagram. It gets to his innie. Maybe I'm misremembering. I thought that was from PD that started. He listens to the tape recording. PD leaves behind like a notebook or a piece of paper.
Mm-hmm.
And then Mark follows up on that and meets the person that did this severance procedure outside of work.
Yeah.
Right? Like his Audi does.
Yeah.
And if I'm misinterpreting or misremembering, please feel free to let me know. But
I don't necessarily think you are. I just think I don't don't think it's that weird, I guess.
Okay. And again, I'm not saying anybody else has to think it's weird. That's just the kind of thing that I fixate on. I usually imagine not necessarily myself in that position, but I imagine the person that I feel like is most like that person that I know. And ironically, the person that came to mind when I was looking at Mark was Tyler Mann. I'm imagining Tyler being in this position where like somebody he doesn't know comes up and says, bro, you know what's happened to you at work while you're sleeping? It's so fucked up, dude. And then Tyler being like, I'm fine, and walking away. Now, that's not exactly what I expect to happen in the story, but I just some little nod to the motivation that I can hold on to helps to keep me engaged. And if I constantly have that question in my head, it distracts me from my enjoyment of the show.
Yeah,
I know it's a hyper-specific thing to me, but I'll go ahead.
So I'm trying to remember like what specifically motivated him to accept the call to action and meet with the person who did the procedure, because it wasn't immediate, and it wasn't until after PD died.
I think he picked up his phone. There was like a phone call or something, because he saw PD getting wheeled away by the ambulance, and then he came home and found the phone.
Yeah, but he took the phone and then he hid it somewhere. Like he was trying to ignore the phone.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until later that he eventually followed up on it.
Oh, I thought he just came back and picked it up at like the end of episode 3 or 4.
Was that? I mean, I remember he put it in a box, and then at one point he even like took the battery out and threw the phone and the battery into a trash bin.
Okay, maybe that happened after. It might have been at the end of the episode that he picks up the phone, and then the next episode he throws it away.
Yeah, but I don't remember.
I may have assumed that he was going to follow up with the phone because it got like a call or something.
Yeah, it got a lot of calls. She kept calling him, and the phone kept going off, and he kept ignoring it. So I don't remember the exact specific events or how long it took, but I just know that he didn't follow up for a while, and I think there was other motivating factors that led him to eventually following up.
Let's see.
We're only on turn 3.
It's a nice lazy sick day.
Yeah.
Oh shit. No.
Fine.
No. You can't have her.
Oh, Devdan can block. Actually,
Yeah, he can.
Not.
Not.
No, because he can attack from 2 different squares.
I don't know why I didn't move her back.
Her?
Oh, okay, so Devdan can block. Yeah,
well,
Tanith.
Tanith has the full guard. Olencia is the one that doesn't have.
Oh.
She is equipped, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's equipped. I forgot about that. Okay.
So it's just Olencia, but she's probably fine. Oh, it's a sniper.
Oh.
Good crit. Oh god.
Yeah.
It would pretty much sum up how everything is going.
Was about to cost me the run. No, I'm just kidding.
If we get a game over right here, that would pretty much sum up everything that's happening in my life. And it would be perfect.
This is one of those can't talk and chew bubblegum at the same time situations.
Yeah. That's nice. Happy to see that happen.
If you do want to use your freebie, I will pick up another 3 to 4 episodes of the season.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll start
if you're not in the mood for that kind of thing right now, I would say just wait till season 3 and maybe pick it up later. I know you said you don't mind fingers, but
yeah, no, I don't mind.
I would use my freebie on this though. I didn't know that I didn't know whether or not I would necessarily get one, but I think you should give it a little bit more of a chance.
Yeah, I'll give you the freebie. It was either going to be this or House of the Dragon. It sounded like.
Oh damn! Well, that one's really good too. So.
You decide which one you want to use your freebie.
Yeah, I mean, I would. The thing is, I feel like you would just watch House of the Dragon anyway, wouldn't you? Or are you not feeling it?
I potentially would watch House of the Dragon. I got so betrayed by Game of Thrones.
Different. I will say different writers. They didn't bring back the same problem people.
Oh, that's super smart.
And yeah, it's House of the Dragon is really good. But I would use my freebie on Severance.
Over House of the Dragon?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good to know. If he said no, it would be no show. Now, Fujin, are you still here? Because you said you didn't like Game of Thrones, and that... Like, I've heard people say, I didn't like Game of Thrones post-season 4. I've never heard the statement, I didn't like Game of Thrones, outside of the sexual violence. Like, I have heard people say, like, that was too much for me to watch. I'm not interested in it. Totally valid. Totally fair. But also, I read and loved Berserk, so, like, I'm in it for the long haul. Don't you know I'm still standing better than ever did? The Mermaid Dawn. I think it's overrated. I'm gonna have to grab a little bit more from you, my guy. Just a tad bit more. Oh, didn't mean to do that, but hey, we're here. And that guy's gone.
Never seen Game of Thrones? Me neither. Have you seen Game of Thrones?
A Game of Thorns sounds like something that would just love to lodge itself in my side. Gotta say.
Or your ass.
You know, I never
I don't know
looked at
where
it
kids
that
are
way,
putting
but
thorns these days.
I can tell you, ulcerative colitis makes it feel like there's only one right answer.
Yeah, I mean, Fujin, I'm not I don't find much appeal to shock value either, but I don't actually think that that's what Game of Thrones is.
Yeah, I would.
I think for a lot of people who I think Game of Thrones draws in people who like shock value because there's a lot of shocking things in Game of Thrones, and so people who will just want shock value who like that and don't get that from a lot of other shows, like yeah, those people are gonna like Game of Thrones, but that's not. There's a lot like it has a lot more to offer than just shock value.
Like,
And that's
same
kind of how
same
I
thing with
feel
like Attack
about
on Titan.
that's how I feel about The Boys too. Like
Hmm.
I don't
Okay.
like The Boys or Game of Thrones because of the abundance of gore and violence. I actually think it has interesting characters in an interesting plot.
Please crit. Damn it. I should have said the first time. Okay, she didn't crit either. Lovely. You do this to me on the day of my daughter's wedding. Honestly, everything but what I
HP.
want.
Yeah.
Well, I did get HP. HP is
is good.
fantastic. Now, defense and strength are obviously the main two that we're looking for. HP is sick. Is it worth attempting this? She might still yeah, she survives even if she gets hit by it. 100% chance to hit.
Could
Can
maybe
anybody-
range her with someone first and then kill with Mia.
Yeah, I
or
could.
Lucia.
Yeah. Alright, that's all done. Alright, I'll let you take your turn. Feel free to do it as you will. I could also weaken with Lucia for this sniper if you want it. It will be a perfect kill if you hit. Okay. Hold reveal, which I thought was interesting and leaned heavily into what a twist. Okay. Hodor I'll agree with you on, only because I thought that, you know, Bran was... Like, I know Ellie's a Bran apologist, if I'm not mistaken. But I thought that that was one of the most wasted story beats
Who?
in cinema.
Who's a brand apologist?
Isn't Ellie a Bran apologist?
I don't think so.
I swear we talked and she said that she was a Bran enjoyer, like a 3-eyed Raven believer. She... What's a Bran? Bran is a waste of space. He's the worst. Yeah, please feel free to take that kill with Joffrey. The killer sword is the only one that I care about.
Okay.
Oh, I meant the bottom one, but yeah. Like, no, not...
Huh?
I would say you could have the swords, the merm at the bottom with the killer sword. Like, you don't have to set it up for Mia or Lucia.
Oh, you want the sniper.
Yeah, either one is fine. You can take the sniper too. I was just looking at options to make sure that got cleared out because I accidentally threw Soth over there too early with a misclick.
I mean,
But yeah, feel free not to save anything.
I don't know. This guy's gonna offer a little bit more XP.
Okay.
And
I mean, you just have Khalil.
I'm fine with Lucia taking it. Because
Okay,
she's
love it.
unpromoted.
Appreciate it. Lucy and Tan is getting promoted this chapter. Bran is, in Game of Thrones, a character that's built up from episode 1. And the payoff happens in the last... Oh, God. Oh, nice.
The payoff?
It was nothing like the one I just did. Okay,
Yeah.
that payoff was far more than what we got from Bran.
After
Yeah, let's
promoting, we
compare
can
base
compare
and
base
off.
tensors. Yeah.
Yeah, we did look at some of the comparisons already, and that she's ahead on everything already. Or no, she's mostly even. But yeah, we'll do the comparison.
Get some practice in.
Yeah, I think I will just let him get some practice in. Who cares about a Venom Edge? This guy's only got an Ion Bull. Ion Bull. Weapon triangle, who? Shit, I forgot what you were talking about. So we're routing, which means we go all the way. Like, this is that really long map, right?
Yep.
Okay. DevDan doesn't really need any more experience. He's kind of just out here chaperoning. Did you want me to shove Nasalar? Oh, can he shove Nasalar?
Yep. Go for
He
it.
can. Like shove him to the right? Are you planning on going up?
Yep.
All right, let's
Bold
do
of you to assume that I have a plan.
it. Okay, Khalil time. As she joins after this four part. Okay. Don't do it. Oh my god, he got practiced. All right, Michael's turn. Like, oh yeah. So I agree with you about Hodor because I feel like his sacrifice wasn't all that important, if you ask me. Like, could have done without it. Unless there was like a sequel series to Game of Thrones that really hammered in on how important Bran was, I'm just not convinced. But as far as shock value goes, I think the only thing that I would say to counter that is that Game of Thrones wasn't shocking if you look at it from the perspective of like the main characters by the end of the story were always there, right? I think people had their ideas for like who the front runners for the kingdom were, but it ended up being, you know, like the main three you expect, or at least that I expected. My three favorite characters came through to the end, so I wasn't shocked when some people died. I was just like, okay, they're not gonna win the Game of Thrones. They're not gonna win the Game of Thrones. Like, some people out there really thought Khal Drogo was gonna just wipe out Joffrey, and I was like, wow, you're crazy. It was never gonna be the Khal, even though we wanted it.
It'll never be him.
Never. He's just not that guy. I'm sorry. He would have been if he lived, but he's not. So I can't say I felt like they were thrown away. It was like side character deaths, but they centered those side characters in the respective arcs that they died in so well that I do think that's admirable. It's good storytelling when you feel like this is a shock or a twist, but in a lesser story, it would have just been like, oh my god, look, they're finally giving this character some backstory. I wonder what's gonna happen. All right, I guess I'll let you take the helm, and all of my people will take the rear, since you seem like a head guy, and I seem like a tails guy based on how we flip. All right, you got it.
Oof.
High school humor is all I got. Oh, I forgot. This is not. It's swamp. Well, whatever. So, Soph probably cuts this guy's throat. With the dagger, with stiletto he does, but he's also not dangerous. Yeah,
I think you don't need to kill him this turn.
He's not even. I could also have Tans to just pick him off. Let's just knife him. Might even get a crit off of it. All right.
I'm kind of thinking you probably won't get a crit, but that's just me.
You know, Michael, you said that with some certainty, almost like you had 2020.
I don't even have my glasses on. Also, it's 2025.
Oh, my bad. Now, if Tan gets hit by both of these, she dies.
Well, you one-shot the guy on the right?
Right. So I guess the safer option would be to kill this guy so he can't attack, instead of attacking this one and getting killed.
Yes.
But I could... No, we're just... This is the first chapter that we're doing. Wait, did you push the button, Michael?
I fast-forwarded.
Okay, you just fast-forwarded the combat. Alright, cool. Cool. I thought that was one of those moments where you were trying to be like, Romeo, why would you do that? Nice, Colossus. Okay. And then I can't move. And then I'll just have Lucia stand right here. Oh, he went. That's interesting that he went for
So
So, I mean, I feel like it'd be wrong to take this kill from him. He clearly earned it. In fact, all he has to do is move to the edge of this guy's range, which would be right here where Lucia's standing. Yeah, because he can't get that far on this one. Okay. So I just move Lucia up. We'll move Sylph to where she was standing. And then Tanith will fly up. Sylph gets that kill. Largo's coming around the mountain.
going in.
Largoing in. Okay. He might get venomed. I doubt it. But it's a possibility.
Could maybe
And then
try
also
stealing a
Skull need to be-
vulnerary. But
You said who needs a vulnerary?
we could steal a vulnerary, but it's not. That's
Oh.
not.
From
That's
who?
not super exciting. One of the enemies. A couple of the enemies.
Oh, the halberdier as well. Okay, the Myrmidon and the halberdier. So it's
there are
actually
three.
not this one.
Whoops.
My bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's these three.
Okay.
So
If Sylph makes it up there in time.
mm.
All right, your turn, Micah.
Oh,
Game of Thrones ever given their characters JoJo side character deaths. I feel like that's a compliment, though, right? Like JoJo side characters, they go out legendary. Okay. I didn't cry for Caesar, but I know a lot of people who did. Spoilers for part 2.
you could have
Battle
crit me,
tendency.
but that's fine.
Okay. She's on Tanith's level now,
Yeah.
which I think, according to some people, makes her useless. You know,
Maybe we
Yeah,
can
that's
get a
fine.
take drop.
definitely can take drop.
Thanks.
Lincia, there'll be time for handies after the battle. My God.
My God.
Hell yeah. Largo, you got venomed? Ugh. Yeah, I feel like JoJo side character deaths, or just in general, are really good. That's part of what makes JoJo so good. It's like more modest Game of Thrones. You don't realize that JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is just Game of Thrones in disguise, but it is. Because what else was Game of Thrones if not a Bizarre Adventure? Fujin, I want you to contest this.
Like he does
Although-
have Killer Lance.
Okay, he has to kill the Lance. Okay, so you want that guy rescued, or you want Joffrey to kill him?
We may not want to keep him alive. His crit is
Yeah,
pretty
kill him, take the
high.
Killer Lance, and save Naysala.
Just need to shove
Game of
Khalil.
Thrones is pretty unbizarre. Oh my god. Oh my god. The dwarf shot his father in the dick on the toilet. I don't know what kind of world you're living in, what they're doing over there in the England, but that's pretty bizarre to me, Fujan. From your average D&D campaign, who were you playing D&D with?
Not you, apparently.
I guess not. Okay, the world building, if you're talking about the way the world is structured, how the peoples interact with each other, technically every D&D campaign is somewhat Tolkien inspired, and obviously Game of Thrones was as well. That's a bad thing, Dude, fuck, man. There's so much fiction you can't enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
I did not expect to have this conversation today. But it
Now,
does mean it's not that bizarre.
Are you
No,
gonna
the
kill
adventure's
with
bizarre.
Devdan?
Yeah. I mean, unless you want Khalil to do it.
No, I don't. I don't
Okay.
care. Devdan can do it.
Nobody else could reach, so.
I was just wondering why you moved everybody closer.
Are we going backwards?
No, it ends when you kill him. It reset.
Oh.
The parts reset.
Oh, okay. I thought it was one long. Okay, got it. Yeah, my bad. I totally forgot.
Totally fine.
I'll put the heavy spear back and keep the killer. Again, no one said JoJo's Bizarre World building. Okay, we said JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. The world of JoJo is not even that crazy. It's like Egypt sometimes. 2 people can come. I'm definitely taking Mist as my. And then we need some heals. I would say Arya had a JoJo's type adventure by herself. It was like Dust Crusaders for Arya. Arya. I was trying to get my Fujo coworker into JoJo today, but I don't know what's Fujo. Fujoshi Japanese start for female fans of yaoi. Ah, that okay. I'm caught up. Thanks, Google. I assume it's my turn now.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. This is an arrived chapter, so we could just like skip to the end.
You thinking what I'm thinking? Get help? This is a Thor reference.
Oh.
I was gonna shove Largo into enemy lines with Devdan using Smite. So actually smite him, not shove him. Where are we arriving?
I'm right there.
Oh, right here? Okay. So you want to just have like Alencia fly over and end the chapter?
It's one of those where anyone can end the chapter.
I was just saying that 'cause she's a flyer, and like we could pretty easily make that happen. I think. Poleaxe we missed out on.
Poleaxe and a physics staff, which would be it's not equipped, so we could steal both of these. This map is great for stealing stabs.
Yeah, we could do that.
I would rather get the physics staff and not maybe not miss out on all the XP, even though we're not exactly struggling. I mean, I'm struggling, but not with the game. Now with the run.
It's that gamer energy that says like I can't leave anything behind, you know? Like if a single one gets away, it's my greatest shame.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, let's do it then. Largo, come forth. Largo and Soth, head around the left so you can start stealing stuff. These two are already... Like, are you even tough? 21 attack. Your hit's 93, bro. What the fuck are you hitting over here? The answer is nothing. Soth laughs and you... Wait. His defense is 14! Wait a minute. Soth takes 7 damage from me. He's got 31 health.
Man, I hope he promotes.
If he promotes, it's gonna go insane, dude. All right, and I guess I'll send
Thing
Tanith
is, even
this
if he
way.
doesn't promote, I think we're still probably gonna keep using him.
Yeah, I mean, like the stiletto, low key, will be enough for him to keep up. Got it.
And since we
Okay.
lost Makalov, we don't have anything
A
holding us
restriction anymore.
back.
Yeah. Our limiter's off. We took off the Genkai bracelets. The girl's about to catch this work. How about you, Kuwabara? Yusuke's awfully protective of you. Alright, your turn, Michael. If you guys don't remember that scene, or you didn't watch it dubbed, I feel sorry for you. I say that line sometimes to get myself to fall asleep at night because it was so chilling. JoJo Gay Ships kept the Yaoi fandom alive back in the day. Yeah, I don't get it. Did you start her off in part 2? Because part 1, it's not as Fujo friendly, but the second you get into part 2, part 3, I mean Jotaro Polnareff Avdol, you know what I'm saying? Dio and Annie Joestar. There's a lot you can work with.
Yu Yu
Yu Yu
Hakusho.
Hakusho.
You know,
Yeah, that's
I
right, baby.
actually just yesterday got a Hiei figure.
Really? That's solid.
Should I go grab it?
Yeah, please grab it and show it on stream. I got the multi-stream so I can actually see it.
I will show it.
No, you gotta listen. You guys have JoJo survivorship bias. Part 1 is not Fujo friendly if you don't make it to part 2 and 3. Okay? Part 1 pays dividends. It is not the payoff. It's the investment. I don't know what you guys are on. Do you not know how a savings account works? How interest works? You're asking people to take out a loan without letting them know that this loan has a negative interest rate. Okay? Like, you're gonna make money for taking out this loan. Part 1? Nah, you don't immediately see that stuff and go, oh my god, my Fujo beans are growing. I'm just saying, as somebody who dropped JoJo the first time because I didn't want to watch part 1, picked JoJo back up, was like, huh, part 1's actually not that bad. It's kind of sick. And then got into the rest of it and was like, okay, I get it now. I cannot believe you guys are biased like this.
I got the Hiei thing. What's interesting about it is the you know how the heels usually have like holes in them when you put pegs through?
Yeah.
This doesn't have that, so he's in the middle of doing one of his I forgot what the move is called.
Dragon of the Darkness Flame.
Dragon of the Darkness Flame.
Dragon of the
or fist. He's got the flames around him, and his feet fit into like they just hug his ankles. It's kind of weird.
Oh, that's cool.
But cool. It also reminds me, did I ever show you my Guts figure?
No, I don't think so.
Because this one's actually crazy. This one's a lot bigger. This shit is so cool.
Oh yeah, and that is sick.
Yeah.
That is fucking sick. You should have that in the background. You need to get like a stand that sits just behind your desk, so you can show all of your figurines off.
Yeah.
It could just be like a little table that you wheel out for stream, put the stuff up there, and then wheel it back. That's right, Fujin. His stand is gonna be figure holder.
Good evening, Kryptonite.
The tower.
Alright, it's my turn, I guess. Wow. We leave the healers alive.
Back to Fujo Beans. I feel like if you watch part 1 and you were really into it, you're a certain kind of person. I feel like if you watch part 1 and you made it to part 2 without any sort of coaxing, you were already interested. You probably had some sort of JoJo experience beforehand. I picked up JoJo as somebody who knew nothing about the series. And even if you also were in that position and you made it, I just cannot call you the average person. Like, you were born to watch anime at that point. Feel free, wear that on your shoulder, right? Like, I'm a real anime fan, okay? I went into JoJo Raw and finished, right? That's a real anime fan. But if they only got to part 1 and the Fujo beans weren't quaking, they got to make it to part 2. If Jonathan and Caesar doesn't make them go back, I'm sorry. If Joseph and Caesar doesn't make them go back to rewatch part 1 to think about Speedwagon and Jonathan, then you can't help it. But it did JoJo. Kryptonite, have you watched JoJo? You caught up? And this is why I think Fujin, I don't know if you'd be interested, Michael, but Fujin and I talked about perhaps doing like an anime podcast or anime adjacent podcast where we just talk about stuff. This is the kind of shit I want to talk about on the podcast, Fujin.
Your turn.
Alright, sick.
Talk about why you hate Jujutsu. Tyson.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. JJK is constantly going to be catching strays on that podcast. Up until the rest of the world catches up and the episodes blow up because we were the first ones to say that JJK is trash. And the reason it's so important to say that is that I've never even seen anybody question that show online.
Never?
Never. Like, it's
Have
like
you ever
universally beloved. Once or twice,
Just
you know?
wondering.
I think a couple times.
Okay.
Have you seen it?
Have I seen the anime?
Or just people trashing it online besides me and Fujin?
Oh. No. I don't really see people talking about it online. It's not been a circle of mine. I think I watched a movie, the prequel movie.
Yeah, I heard that was really good. I didn't watch it, but I didn't hear anybody say anything bad about that.
That's the only thing I've seen from JJK.
Venice also watched it. I should give that a look.
Watched Trigun all the way through. Are you referring to the original Trigun or the remake? I assume you mean the original, in which case I've also seen it. OG, yeah. And Death Note. Most boring time of your life.
Whoa. The most boring time of your life. Oh, I thought he said watching Death Note was the most boring time of his life. Okay, my bad. I'm like,
it's funny because I misread that too. So the way I paraphrased probably led to your misunderstanding as well.
Yes, I heard you say that, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, how the fuck did you find Death Note to be the most boring thing of your life, and you're still watching this content?
Yeah, Trigun Stampede. I don't know, it just looks so bad. I've literally only seen like promos and stuff, and the animation is just god awful. But I also can't really say that I was like a huge fan of the original. Like, it was fine.
I know Slade's a big Trigun fan.
It was fine, but it honestly felt like every episode of it, I was just like, I would rather watch Rurouni Kenshin.
Like, it's a similar
story narrative. It's like a similar there's so many parallels between that and Rurouni Kenshin. The setting is very different, like very different settings, but it's like it's just a different skin of the exact same characters and plot, and I just didn't like it as much as Kenshin. Which Kenshin also has a remake. And I've tried to watch it. And it's weird because it's like, well, it's the thing is, from what I've watched so far, first of all, it's way more true to the manga. Like, the original Rurouni Kenshin anime deviated a lot, and this remake is supposed to be manga accurate. And like, the animation's a lot better. Like, the animation's really good. But the problem is, like, I like the original is way too nostalgic for me to like. The voices just don't sound right to me.
I was gonna say it's
Even if
probably
the
the
voice
voices.
acting is like objectively higher quality, it's just not hitting me right because it's not like I look at a character and I expect a certain voice and a different voice comes out and that's just weird and it's hard to kind of get over that, and that's like mostly rational on my end. But and then same thing with the music, like the soundtrack is, there are times when the soundtrack is fine or good, but then it's like just not, it's not the same enough. Now on the other hand, you have something like Spice and Wolf, which also got a remake recently, and it's like the exact opposite. Like, first of all, they brought back the same voice actors,
Hmm.
J. Michael Tatum and Brina Palencia, who voice Holo and Lawrence, and like they're even better. Like their voices aged like fine wine, and they're what made the show so good to begin with. The Spice and
Oh,
Wolf remake is insane.
okay.
Oh, that
So I thought somebody
hurts.
died.
That hurts.
Yes.
He did die though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Spice and Wolf and the soundtrack is it's a new soundtrack, but it keeps the same quality and the
Spirit.
same style, same spirit. It's like you got the voice acting, the music, the animation is mostly really really good. There's been some episodes where the animation looked really bad, and I could tell they rushed it. Um,
Mm.
yeah, I'm a huge fan of that. Mm-hmm. I was too hurt by seeing Stefan's face that I didn't even look at his reinforcement line. And now I have to go back because I'm
Oh,
sad and I miss him.
yeah, he would have been your dev Dan, no doubt. For the horde.
Now then, first things first. Anybody who gets too close gets cut. That sounds like something he would say.
Yeah.
Sounds like something Mist
He
would
would give
say.
you to Boyd.
Yep.
Fat phobic Boyd. I missed that meme. And then we went on to make his, what is it, his little emoji in Discord, Beak Feek,
Yeah.
even though he's fat phobic.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Who needs a physic? We're about to get a new one. I might as well use this bitch up. How many more chapters do we have?
So, in total,
Yeah.
because it goes to like 30 or something like that, 29.
What is this, chapter
It's
18?
17.
29? Okay. I'm going to use a physic. I'm just going to do it. I'm not going to think about it. We can get another. We're not going to use all of our physics. We never do. So I'm doing the thing. I'm using it, even though it's not optimal. Here we go. And
Oh
done.
boy. Oh no.
Okay. Naysala, pray to me. Swear to me. And then Soph is going to go through there. All right, I got an idea. What if Largo just kills this guy? Yeah, what if you just do it? Just fucking do it. And now that you've killed that guy, do it again. Kill another.
Go
Keep
for
killing
it.
until the killing is done. All right, stole the mend. It's raining mend. Hallelujah.
Wow.
So Astrid could. I'll leave this to you, whether Naysala or Astrid. She can do damage. Oh, Nephany could also, couldn't she? She'd need a push or range. But you can't do anything else. Oh, wait. Hold. The Smiteman calleth.
He's so funny if Smite dealt damage. I feel like I've said that before.
That would be funny. All right, take him out. Bop. Bop. Weapon triangle. Hoop. Okay. And now I think that's all you, my good man.
I think so.
If you could smite enemies. Isn't in Radiant Dawn, isn't there something where you can shove people and like they do damage based on when they fall or something? Or did I make that up?
Yeah, you made that up.
Damn. I see us in like a temple area, and then there's a cliff where you could walk off, but I like shove an archer off, and then he can't come back up. And then he takes 3 damage. That's a made up memory.
Yeah. Triangle strategy might have it.
Oh, that's right. That's the one we play. We play triangle strategy with Sephiron and Ike.
I don't think you can shove enemies and.
Shut up, Tenebrae.
Dude, I can't remember. It's always a possibility, Kryptonite.
I can't believe we disagree on Fujo beans. So sad. Let's go, strength. Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't expect it, but let's go, strength.
I am quite happy with that level.
I was just joking. Maybe I should do that every time. Yeah, Fujin beans. Yep, I'm disappointed. Fujin ran out. He's no longer selling.
Finally, some half-decent XP.
Intel beans superior. This woman makes dynamite beans.
Was that supposed to sound like Bernie Sanders?
It's a was it like bad lip reading
Oh.
of the debates?
But it was Bernie.
It was Bernie. Makes dynamite beans. Talked about Hillary Clinton. I do. Pinto.
Beanie Sanders.
Bees. Well, now I just see him in a beanie. Beanie Sanders would have won the election. Beanie Sanders would have won every election. I think Bernie Sanders would have won the election too. But that's just me, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think you're the only one who thinks that. So it's probably not just you.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, I was making a guess. I guess it wasn't a very good one, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, not really.
Damn. And here I was thinking I was quirky.
Nope.
Now, the funniest part about it, though, is that I know I'm talking to a Bernie believer, since you said it back in the day. So I was really
dude,
just
I
quoting
still
you.
have. It's half embarrassing, half not. I still have Bernie stickers on the back of my car. From...
You know what's so sad about that?
Yeah.
That, like, you're right. Like, don't remove them. Okay, maybe Bernie saves us someday somehow.
And Bernie comes in with a steel chair. What's super? So I think they're from the 2020. I mean, I voted for him in 2016 and 2020, but I don't think I had that car in 2016 or had car stickers. So yeah, they're from the 2020 election. I had like volunteered at one of his events in St. Louis, and I might have gotten a sticker there. Might have gotten it from a donation separately from that. But you know how one of his slogans was "Feel the burn."
Yeah.
It's the burn has faded off, so it just says "Feel the."
You really shouldn't leave that open-ended because I feel a lot of things these days.
But there's 2 stickers and the other one is more obvious. So like, yeah. I mean, the reason why I don't even, well, okay, I actually did try to take it off one time. And I couldn't, like, it's fused. It is one with my car now. But the reason I don't even feel too awkward about it is, like, it's a movement. Like, I understand Bernie lost, and I'm over that. Although he did get robbed.
Quite literally,
like
at gunpoint.
Bernie was a fucking movement, and that movement still exists. And, like, he's obviously trying to pass the torch to AOC, but it's just really sad how, like, not enough politicians are following in his footsteps. Like, he was so popular. Like, he was, like, Trump is right-wing populism, and unfortunately
Bernie's just a class president, Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I'm just saying, like, Bernie is left-wing populism, and there isn't a whole lot of left-wing populism. It's mostly just moderate corporate garbage, and it's obviously not popular. But, I mean, Bernie's still touring. I mean, that man is so tired. Let him rest. Like, he should have been able to retire and pass the torch a long time ago.
Okay, so what would be the saddest timeline? And I'm saying it out loud because I have a habit of being wrong about what goes right in my life and what goes wrong in my life. I'm always surprised. But the saddest timeline was that we do get President Bernie, but by the time he's in office, he's got the brain of Biden. And we just have to listen to, certain countries' propaganda every day.
That would be sad.
That would be the worst timeline.
But honestly, I don't see it.
Fetterman.
I think I don't think he will run again in 2028. But I think in this crazy hypothetical, if Bernie did run in 2028 and won, I think he could do at least one full 4-year term. How old is Bernie? I think he's actually
about
not.
The same age as Trump, I think. Like
yeah, he's about Trump's age. He's 83, and Trump is like almost 80.
79.
78. So he's like 5 years older.
Yeah, he's about to be.
But the thing is, like, Bernie's so much healthier than Trump is. Like,
what are you talking about? Trump has that doctor that said he's got the best brain and body he's ever seen on a man.
Definitely not propaganda.
Trump's dick is healthier than Bernie. Okay, you better watch your mouth.
Trump's dick could run a mile in 3 minutes.
Trump's dick could run a campaign. Thank you.
In 3 minutes. Longer than he lasts in bed.
Oh my goodness. Probably better suited for that than, well, whatever. Okay.
Yeah, like Bernie looked like he was 83 40 years ago.
That is hilarious.
It's weird how conservatives were more receptive to popularly introduced candidates. There might be truth to that. I don't know. I think Democrats, the voters, were pretty damn receptive to Bernie. But, I mean, corrupt Democrats really did not want Bernie to win. I think their influence is what held out over Bernie.
Well, a major pet peeve of mine. It's your turn, by the way, Michael.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, I know. I just jump into the conversation when it's your turn, so you don't have to, live out the fear of talking and doing it at the same time.
That's very helpful.
But one of my pet peeves is whenever people talk about like echo chambers or bubbles.
Mm-hmm.
And the main reason why I have this pet peeve is the YouTube algorithm. So remember earlier when I said I'd never seen anybody say anything bad online about JJK?
No.
Great, because your algorithm probably didn't feed you that content, right? You didn't get my stream recommended in your YouTube search, when you were looking up stuff and you were setting things up. It didn't think to put my voice in front of you first. And that's the issue. You really only have the information that's curated and fed to you. And there are lots of people who are like, I go out of my way to ground news. I go out of my way. But in all cases, where the truth is, and where your attention happens to be is kind of up to random chance whether or not those two things ever overlap. Because we have lies of omission, or we have suggestions of fidelity where there are none, because every single voice has an interest, right? I like being honest. Hello, I'm interested in being an honest guy. I know, so weird of me, right? But I make no money off of my honesty. If you told me I could make money off of my lies, I'd probably spend a good decade spreading misinformation. And I think that kind of relationship between the messages we see versus the ones that we don't, and how incapable we are really addressing that outside of kind of believing that you have enough information to make a decision, is why I think Bernie lost the election, you know? As why I think corrupt Democrats are able to do what they're able to do, and why it's so easy to keep public unrest from festering, except for the most dedicated people. So it low-key sucks that we don't have a system where all candidates are given equal opportunity, whether it's like equal funds, equal airtime, all using the same means, resources, networks. Like I've never agreed with the fact that somebody can raise enough money so that they can put out more targeted ads against their opponent. If it was all equal, it'd be a lot easier to make that decision, but we don't live in that type of environment. So I get mad at people who think that their echo chamber is superior to mine, because low-key somebody's curating your algorithm, and it sure as hell isn't somebody that wants you to have universal healthcare or fair working conditions. And because of that, I don't find anyone to be more right than another, just more well-read or less well-read.
See you, Fujin.
Which is an indicator of being right. Good night, Fujin.
So JJK is an anime, not a person, in case that wasn't cleared up.
Yes, Jujutsu Kaisen is an anime. And not a very good one at that. So, if you couldn't make it through JoJo's, don't even pick that shit up.
And
you probably like it.
I see what you mean, Kryptonite. You're talking about the actual established people. The only thing I would say, it's like Trump being popular among established conservatives, and then Bernie's popularity among established progressives. The main issue that I would raise is that, like, there aren't any established progressive. Like, there aren't many. There's a few, but it's like the vast majority of Democrats just aren't progressive, in my opinion. So,
oh shit,
I would be more shocked if Bernie was popular among them. Everything okay, Romeo?
No, I just need to be able to trade away some items from South, and I don't have anybody who can do it. I'll just wait till next turn. We'll just kill these guys first, and then...
Oh, yeah. No hurry.
It's fine. Crit 5, crit 5. She could crit. I could also send South in to get some XPs. Yeah, because he ain't doing shit. Get him. Yeah. Oh, no. South! Southy boy! Oh, wow. Perfect kill. And by perfect kill, I mean anyone could take that. Then I will have Mist come get the heal off first. This predicted Radiant Dawn. No, he's not Jagening, okay? So is mogging. Wait till he promotes. Wait till he promotes. Michael, you're familiar with what mogging means, right?
Nope.
It's kind of like the Skibbity Toilet generation's version of flexing, right? So if you like flex on somebody, or you're yeah. Okay. So like if you got mogged, then a superior masculine specimen
it's like teabagging.
Has like teabagged all over you with their you know, higher levels of testosterone, the fact that they take alpha brain and they bench 450.
Thanks for getting me up to date.
Yeah, I figured it would be helpful. Number 1 victory royale. Yeah, Fortnite, we about to get down. Mean Moggy. Look, if Soap gets those +2 stat modifiers the way that we think he will, because
Well,
I think he's 1 point off of strength. Oh,
hold
but
on.
no, you said it's gonna be to a random unit.
How I think it will
transferring
happen.
over.
How I think it will happen is that he is Volk, so any stat bonuses would get transferred to not Volk and Radiant Dawn, but Volk's replacement in Radiant Dawn.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Which is somebody you get
Largo
at the
level.
very end of the game.
Oh god, please, please.
Yeah, Skibbity Michael's not Ohio Rizmogging. I'm for sure not fucking doing any Ohio Rizmogging at this point in my life. It might actually be South. Yeah, yeah, that's actually a funny point, depending on how they reverse that.
Okay. I'll just go ahead and set Tanith up. I never expected Largo to do this to me.
Yeah, that was pretty egregious.
Can they solid take some items from
He
me?
sure can. Yep.
You want a dagger?
Yep. I'll take 2, actually. Now that should have dealt damage.
Yeah.
That shit looked like it hurt.
It did. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, I'm good to just end the turn and do it again.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Any healing really quick?
Maybe. Maybe
Yeah,
for
let's
mist.
actually see up some Soth healing. No Sonic Sword. Just heal Soth. He's about to level up. And then we do it again, just in time.
Wow. Oh my god.
Yeah, he's capped on speed. I think his strength cap is 20, so he might just hit it. We'll see. Alright, Mia, I know you get this. So just go ahead and take it. Oh, I'm sorry, Lucia. The other Ia.
Until she promotes. So there's more strength than Largo? Are you fucking kidding me?
Please don't tell me that.
Too late.
Speed, magic, and... Oh, sorry. Luck?
Yeah.
Nice. Damn, dude. Damn, dude.
God.
This is
That is-
horrendous. I can't believe I live in this timeline. Oh, God. Okay. All right. It's time to arrive.
It is.
Oh, mother, I have arrived. Yeah, you have to go to the... There we go. Got it. I got you, man.
I was
HP is
wondering
still
if
a
we
very-
could really co-op that.
Somehow it rang out in my mind. You know, I figured that's what you were looking for. All right, reinforcements. Are you carrying Leanne?
Yeah.
It's definitely going to be Ileana and Tabarn.
I mean... I guess. Well, like, those are
It
both
sure
your...
arrived.
Those are both of your units, so...
Oh, is Ileana mine? I thought we traded her. She
Oh.
is mine. Oh,
Yeah, I thought they were both yours.
yeah. Okay. Yes. I'll
But
take.
no,
I'll take.
Literally...
Take
fine.
Ileana and then.
Oh, I don't... But that's the thing. Like, who the fuck would I bring? Gormod?
I guess you're bringing Tabarn.
I'll break the barn.
Tornado. Oh my goodness. I think you mean it's Braum time. Braum's a common.
We're good on items, so I'm just not that worried.
Unless you want to throw some of those heals in the convoy in case you steal more stuff. Oh, okay.
You can only...
You can't send stuff to the convoy? That's interesting.
You can only interact with the convoy with units that aren't... Basically, like, the units that we bring on the multi-part chapter don't have access to the convoy. You have to bring items with your reinforcements.
Deposit the Rex Flame. But what if I need the extra speed?
Yeah.
What if I'm getting hit by a longbow and I know I'm not going to counter them, but I want to be faster for that interaction? So wait, are you carrying Leanne?
Yeah.
Can you put her down?
No.
So your stats are down? Just permanently?
Permanently. For this chapter, yeah.
He's in Rex place. Yeah, she needs like 2 more strength, I think. But obviously that means Alencia's on the front line this game. She's got to show off for Leanne so we can have our...
So it should be my turn, right?
Yeah, it's your turn. Besides, if Ileana dies, who's going to use the Rex Flame? Nobody.
It's bugging out. Do you see that?
The wind?
Yeah.
I don't know. Does it not always look like that when it's...
I don't think so.
Here, have Alencia attack. It should do the same thing, right?
Yeah, it's smoother now.
Oh, yeah, it was bugged out. Wow. Wind is evolving. Dun, 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 dun. That's pretty funny. Nobody knows. But we pressed V. Yeah, who needs an Everstone? Nice. Okay.
2 for 2. Keep critting.
Mr. Joffrey. Hello, Mr. George. But the no guy, no good.
What a level on him! My goodness, I've never seen such bravery.
I've never seen such bravery. Kryptonite, what game is that? What game has that line? That's Brutal Moose's old intro. Okay, I mean, the fact that you know it is awesome. But it is pulled from a game. So I thought it was never. There might be multiple versions of it because there's different titles, like different remakes or whatever. But that's from, I believe, the OG like arcade Gauntlet game. Is it? I've not seen. It might be. I've not seen such bravery. You might be right. I've not seen such bravery. Okay, let's do it.
South wants to slit some gizzards.
Warrior is about to die. Ooh. Oh. Damn, now I want to play that game on stream just to make sure that everybody's caught up.
Do you mind if I just scroll through the enemies? I think there is a stat booster somewhere down there.
Oh,
it might be dropped.
There's an Elfire that gets dropped. Doesn't look like they're here yet.
Yeah, I think it might show up as a reinforcement. I don't know. Okay, continue.
Should we? Reinforcements always come from down here, right?
No, they come from the left. Top left.
Oh, they come top left? Okay.
Yeah.
I was just wondering if there was a place we should like hole up to get the most enemies, but that's fine. We can just stay top left.
Yeah.
Oh no, I meant like their reinforcements, like enemy
Oh,
reinforcements.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
No,
There are enemy reinforcements that show both at the top left and the bottom.
Okay. So then we'll just kind of stick around, do what we're doing.
The thing is, we're just so overpowered. Like, this is just not balanced at all. Bad game design. Like, what? Radman.
Yeah, man, this is not for the peoples. Oh, she missed. Oh, and she got venomed. Come on, Tana. You got to show me something. Show me some defense. Help HP. HP is good. But that is not what I requested. I cannot lie. I've not seen such bravery. Okay. He's using a knife. Answer knife. You talking about Self just cleaving everybody down with a
Yeah.
knife?
That's what he's doing.
And then just dodges. Like, he's not even dodge tanking.
He's not?
No, he's like dodge spanking, you know? Oh, I got venomed. The question is, do I want to go? I probably will go assist Tana.
The next FE game will have dual wielding. That sounds badass. I would be surprised. I don't expect that,
But happily so.
but I would be hands down the best moment in SAO when he pulls out the dual wielding.
It'd be like,
Chris has it.
oh, I can imagine how the mechanic works.
Yeah.
So it's like a brave weapon, except you get the same penalty that you do for like rescuing somebody by holding the extra weapon. Guaranteed double, reduced hit.
That's kind of how Fire Emblem Heroes does it. To
But the thing is,
that applies to Fire Emblem Heroes, like Altina dual wields, and she gets the Brave effect, and she has the Elondite and the Ragnell. But she's not very fast.
I was gonna say the thing that I want to see most though is that like you can dual wield weapons of different types specifically, so that you may get disadvantage on one swing and advantage on another one.
Shoot, Kryptonite. There is technically dual wielding the pirates. They got 2 axes. I've always kind of wondered about that. It's a cool animation, very memorable.
Come on, Largy. Oh my god, Largo.
Oh no.
Largo.
They split the axe into 2. And they used an axe to chop it in half to begin with. Infinite axe glitch.
Alright, so... Oh, she didn't get venomed? I thought they got a venom edge. That was the only one I saw who had potentially an item. Yeah, they're both ranged. The handy you're holding. So I guess Devdan's just gonna short spear everybody over here. Wait. Okay. So correction, Devdan's gonna short spear this guy specifically. Correction. Devdan's gonna wide load this guy. Boom. Come on, Devdan. Just need luck. I don't care about anything but luck. All right, that's one. That's my one. The next 18 levels are all luck. Wait. Did I miscalculate that? No, he only has 18 level ups. It caps at 40. Oh, he needed all of those. Oh, I forgot about level 1. I said he could miss one. Devdan, I lied to you. I'm so sorry.
Just a bunch of stats line up. Yeah, almost all of his stats are the same. Like speed,
I don't
luck,
even remember what he got because it wasn't luck.
Skill. He got most things. It was still a good level.
But oh yeah, that was a great level. Oh my god, that would have been a fantastic level on anybody else, but it wasn't lucky. It was an unlucky level. Wait, I can just go up there? You bozos. Alicia can't be hurt. Just sit up here. We should have brought fewer people. Just Alencia, she sits up there, we win.
I'll say I think Khalil can probably only reach that mage and not the other one.
Oh, you want Khalil to get that?
It's like the only person she can attack.
I'll let her have it.
And then you could reach the other mage.
Yeah, that's fine. Besides, For the Peoples gets to kill even, so. Oh, I meant to trade. That was the whole point. I got my thought process got screwed up for a minute. Okay. Not a big deal, but now Devdan's gonna get ranged.
Yeah, Reinforce is coming soon, and she's also close to promoting. So Tanith utility is hopefully... And we're gonna reinforce every chapter, right?
I don't know. I think I like base Tanith. She's more balanced. Okay, this guy needs to move. I need to rend that guy of his mend.
Yeah, won't be getting Har. But we can get Shinon.
Boo. Damn, everybody has weapons. Does Alencia have a free slot? No, she picked up that handy.
Sala has an empty slot, doesn't he?
Oh, okay, so he could like Vortex. I just want to make sure he's still getting his kill when he trades. But if you wouldn't mind, I'll clear that open and then.
You want me to trade and then?
Yeah, trade and then attack, so he's still getting his levels. All right, thank you. Appreciate it. And then I'll just have. Too bad Neff can't get in there. Whatever. Oh, actually, Salt doesn't even have to take that. Yeah, whatever. We'll just have Mist come in. She attacks with the steel sword. Oh, the steel chair. Okay, I don't know why, but Mist attack animation seemed incredibly slow to me for some reason. I was like, wow, what's going on? And now Salt can steal from up here. It feels so bad doing that to men of the cloth. Your turn. We just got our pony from beneath the sand. It was an Artax situation, except unlike Atreyu, she's got the strength to pull a horse. Reverse Artax, exactly. Top 10 saddest anime deaths of all time. Let happiness take you. That's actually a sick name. Would it be Shatra? Shatra? Shatra. Shatra.
Lucy still needs to move, but she's in. There's ranged enemies, so she can't really counter them.
You want to trade her with Neff?
Kinda.
Yep, please. Go ahead and move it to the left. I was just going to have her draw and then, fight, but Neff can take it. Yep.
I see.
Because I meant to trade over Dev Dan, but I didn't get a chance to.
Dev Dan.
You wouldn't like Dev Dan when he's upset.
True.
Also, that no damage on Dev Dan was kind of satisfying. I'm not gonna lie. Just tanked. He's got 22 defense,
defense. So that's pretty.
Even with the weapon triangle, he couldn't deal 1 damage.
Yeah.
You got this. You got a thin load for him. Oh, you don't even need this pansy. And I've got a physic just waiting, locked and loaded.
I don't need yo physic.
Great Tannic level. Hey, weapon level up. Okay. Now she can use the sliver.
Probably safe if I go here. Yeah. She'll be fine.
Why is Neff FE9 kryptonite? Some of us were just thinking it, okay? Never ending.
Leave Naysala behind.
Oh, to take care of reinforcements from that side?
Yeah. Not necessarily by himself, but...
Yeah. I'll have Largo and Mist stay back here. I'll send Soth down, Lucia, and honestly, Ileana can stay up here too. She's kind of complete. Like, she's low-key endgame ready.
Yeah, it doesn't mean much.
Her speed and strength could use a bit.
I mean, her magic.
Her magic's not, like,
HP and
phenomenal.
skill and resistance could also... And her luck.
I think over the years I've become an ass man specifically because I'm best friends with you. You're such
kind
an
of
ass,
wrong
dude.
to me that they'd let you recruit a sage that uses styles by default. Yeah, I mean, I would be more offended if they made her use knives. That would be offensive to me.
Fuck, then I should have had Mist leave because Ileana can heal. Yeah, she's back here. She's our healer. That's fine. And Largo just here to collect the scraps. I wouldn't want to waste the durability on you.
Man of the cloth? No, man of the scraps.
Man of the scraps, that's right. His ass is in tatters.
Are you a practicing Christian? No, I'm a practicing axe.
And it's not a practicing axe. He actually had to think about it. I'm a practicing axe. That's so funny. Isn't Devdan's res also crazy? Okay,
Right.
not crazy. No, definitely not. It's okay. It's just okay. It's barely passable. But these guys, that one can't even touch him.
This is
So, like,
actually the chapter where Gatry died in our run that we did not stream. The very first time we did a co-op run. Gatry was, I think, crit by a Thunder Mage.
that sounds familiar.
Does that sound familiar to you?
That does sound familiar, yeah.
And
I was wondering
honestly, I
about
don't know
my
that I
chest.
know we didn't finish that run, but I honestly don't think we went much further. Like, that might have been, like, the end of the run. I can't remember.
Yeah, I got my blood pressure up right now, Michael. Is it worth putting DevDan out there? Like, Neff could take it. Lucy's getting cock blocked. What a world we live in. Guess I can put her right here. Oh, I can't. Oh, I can't. Oh, I missed. Okay.
So what don't you want to do with DevDan?
I mean, I'm just gonna... I don't think they'll go for him because he's a brick wall. But I'm just gonna put him here and attack. I'm gonna do it. I'm not worried about his life or anything.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Didn't Khalil start off as Ileana's model and then she promoted into herself? Am I crazy?
No, that's correct.
Okay.
Same thing will happen to Lucia.
And Soph.
And the inverse, I hope, will happen with Soth. He'll probably look like Volk after promotes if he promotes. I don't know what else he would look like.
It would be nice if this was a crit. For the people's just going through it. Once you promote.
Whose model did Tana steal? I think this is a model from the the tutorial scenes. I think this model is probably when they teach you about flyers or something. Kind of like Joffrey had a blue cow
your turn.
model. That's from the DevDan had. Was DevDan blue before promoting?
Yeah, he
Blue
was.
Soldier.
He was.
Marshall with blue hair.
What up? What up, Mike? You can't send pictures in the YouTube chat, but you can go ahead and text it to me. I'll take a code Leo meme any day.
To Barn.
To Bar, yes.
I
I thought you were
using
using him this chapter.
Am I gonna use him? Oh wow. Okay.
Okay, dude, why would you do that to yourself?
Oh. Oh.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. All that for a drop of blood. Don't... Ugh.
Wow.
Alright, my turn. It's my turn.
I suppose.
Alright, I'm just gonna take out the high priority targets.
Lucia, please get a kill. You need it. You need it bad, girl. Good job.
Good yelp.
She's not a bad girl. Unless she wants to be.
You need it bad, girl. That is so nasty. Gross.
If only Fujin were here to tell us how much of a bad girl Lucia is.
I'm very glad he was not. I feel like hearing Fujin use his sweet-talking Michael skills on Lucia would make me hurl. Because we need to talk to Mia like that. Who even is Lucia?
Her stats are kind of funny. 19, 19, 10, 10. Actually, 19, 19, 19. It's a skill.
It sounds like a what is it, like a hotline where they're gonna sell you legal advice and also buy your gold. Call 19 19 19 10 10. Honestly, smash. Okay, who can Khalil kill?
Matas. Lucius Reese.
Yes, she is Reese. The first time I've seen Reese make it past chapter 5.
Possible for Lucy to get to 40 luck?
Wait, what? Where's she at?
I mean...
Nah.
Not
Nah, if
really.
Dev can't do it, no one can. I might have to blow Michael for a stat booster to get that man up to 40.
You think that would get you a stat booster?
I mean, it would at least be a mood booster.
Hmm.
Oh, you needed something?
No, I'm looking at growth rates. Yeah, she's just not gonna cap luck, I'm sorry. Like, okay, possible? Sure. Statistically improbable? Sure.
Hey guys, you gotta listen to him. I don't know
He's
if you
in
know
math
this,
club.
but he was in math club. All
Uh,
right, Michael. Oh wait, let me do some healing if necessary. Yeah, Largo's a little healing sponge right now. We're just milking him, and then I'll check your text, Mike. I do see. Nothing is after school. Okay, I think that's all my characters. Oh nope,
Soth
is right
and
here.
Largo.
Largo and nowhere. He is, well, he's like right here. Yeah. That should be close enough to do something. All right, go ahead, Michael. Nothing is after school.
Can you check
Yes, I need it.
Liam's stats?
Time to hang with all my friends. We like to be together. We place where we belong.
Oh, you can on the next map? Hmm.
Okay. Now that that's done, 1 second, sorry, just my app was popping off. Finally got it, yes! Okay. Alright, that's huge.
Interesting.
That's solid, Mike. That's solid. That is solid. He told no lies.
I hear you, Kryptonite. But
You guys using forged weapons on these pathetic trash mobs is irking.
I'm gonna do it
Kryptonite,
even
I
more
would
now
agree
because
with
you
you.
said that.
Except I don't. You know, like I would totally would agree with you if I did. Do you know how much money we have? Do you know how much motion I have? I am the ocean. Romeo Mox Chatter 4K. Well, it's actually 320p or whatever it is. Oh no, I'm at 720p right now. Hell yeah. Usually I'm 360. You're gonna be sorry when Tabarn transforms. Oh, buddy.
In 30 turns to Barn will wait. I don't know how that meme goes, but you guys know what I'm talking about.
The interesting maneuver?
No, it's a Farm of Fates meme. Like,
Oh.
Ryoma will wait patiently for 30 turns, and then he will make his attack. Something.
Alright, I'm looking the meme up. Prince Ryoma will wait patiently for his revenge, but only for 25 turns after they begin his assault.
It's unnecessarily funny.
Is that like an actual thing?
Yeah. Like it's
25 turns you wait?
Yep. I will let you take the boss. You want?
And where be the boss? Oh, this guy?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's cooked. He
Lucia
is
and
cooked.
Tanith are still thirsty. Although she's getting kind of close.
Yeah, Tanith is even closer. I'm gonna let Tanith get the kill if at all possible. Yeah, this isn't even a challenge.
I was so, with all of my chest.
I was like, this is the one she crits.
Oh my.
Oh, that was a good level, though. That was a good level. I can't even deny, but
Oh.
you make me sick. I cannot believe you do this to me. Okay. I guess Tanith is cleaning up trash mobs, huh?
Do you mind if I take a quick few minutes and you finish up this part?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. Love you, buddy.
Love you.
Hellfire.
Hellfire. Why can't we just carve new Ashra icons? It's a long lost art, man. We knew how to do it 15 years ago, but once the blue-haired protagonist was born, we had to stop. We knew. We just got to make it difficult for him. He was going to have allies who were unlucky and wouldn't want them sticking around. Because, I mean, think about it. If Stefan was still alive, what would Nephany be doing? This is a true love we're making. This is a true love we're making. This is a true love we're making. Okay. All right, DevDan, bring him on over. Then Tanith will eat his egg. We'll get Mr. Jofre over here as well. And then Alencia. Is there anybody who needs the heals in your range? I guess you can give it to Neff. Or Miss Ashtray over here. Nice. We agree with that move. Naysala getting the chance to just go in. That is correct. He was absolved of his sins. And Tabarn's only just beginning.
All right. Is it my turn?
Now let's see. First, the People's Elbow. They're actually pretty good. He was a bit better than Naysala overall, if you ask me. Even before the demi-band stuff. Definitely not shabby. I did want to see a little bit more health on him, not gonna lie. I was expecting him to have a bit more thickness to him at this point. 35 health is obviously not bad, but with some of the growths that we've seen, I don't know. I wanted to see 60. Not luck, but skill coded. That's funny. Yeah, he's kind of wild. If I had saved the speed wing for him, it would have been wiser, but not necessarily cooler. The fact that his res is 16 is really funny to me. Like, he just does what he wants, no? The bird bros just hanging out back here. While Largo's just huge in the corner. I wonder how many people played this game and pronounce his name Largo. Like, yeah, because he's big. He's Largo, obviously. Okay. And we'll bring Lucia down. Tanith has how much? He's not going to get that from you. I'll definitely just let Lucia eat that up. Unless Astrid... Methany could also. Soak is just here in case we need some nimble fingies. Methany's coming down, obviously. And then we'll have a cutie with the booty weight right here. I don't even think I need to do anything else, but... Wait, I thought the reinforcements came from both sides. What are these? What are the odds you can't kill one? Okay, you can kill them both. But I assume your matchup is better over here. Yeah, great level. Would've liked some magic, but got the 2 HP. Good shit. Good shit. Alright, so nobody came down here. That's sad. I'm just going to kill him. Okay. I don't know if I even want to do any more healing. I guess Devdan, after he's done with his poison. Okay, all the reinforcements are up here. I feel betrayed. Bamboozled even. Okay, Largo, you actually need it more than he does. Oh shit, were they standing on the place where the reinforcements were supposed to come from? They might be. By the Romeo, was the decision to use Valencia's awakening art for your thumbnails ironic? I wish I could say that, but no. Oh, what's up, Benjamin? They would have to invent crossbows with 72 might for peace to matter. Does he even have? Wait, does he have that skill? I didn't see anything on. He doesn't have any skills on him. You know, Pavise. It looks like she only has 1 foot. The thumbnail cuts that part out. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. That's funny. Nah, I wish I could say I thought that hard into it, man. But any comedy you find, even though accidental, you're free to enjoy it. Yeah, because that would be funny, saying that she's handicapped. She's only got one leg in this. Did I already do my stuff up here? I think I did. Damn, they really just let me get out of here without promoting Tanith. Oh, feeling betrayed. Oh, so Tabarn is just... Yeah, we already saw this. That's right. Oh, we're still in this? Okay. Chapter 17 is huge. 2 more people. All right, we're kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel. Any Kieran believers? I guess I could bring Wolf. In Awakening, you're supposed to have no feet. Not what he had. Oh, you think the armor bro should come? I guess Michael's not here to say anything about it. And I know he has no strong feelings. Has backpacks with extra weapons. I see bring Jill. I see bring the armor bros. Perfect time to sell. Kryptonite. No. So far, armor bros is my preferred choice. I think it's got some swag to it. I mean, look at him, blue and brown. It's like Ike and the Black Knight. Gifka is good. I don't think we need anybody else. Honestly, somebody to just carry our weapons would be great. That way Soph can just hand off stabs to these boys. Yeah, he does have that one that, like, immobilizes enemies, yeah. But, Armor Bros, it is. Hey, Taj says hi. GF is watching. Behave. Oh, I need to behave. Alright, sounds good. I assume Taj is the GF, James? If so, hi, welcome. Heard, I can't say lots, not a lot of specifics, but heard about you. Mwah. Good to see you. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, it does. It does. Items. Okay, Tornado. Let's just give you the most basic thing we can. You can have this Iron Lance. And you know, Brahm's actually been on a diet lately. But nobody told him that when you start to lose weight, the first thing you lose weight in is your lance, man. It's like, he used to have a silver lance, the Night Killer even, but it's looking a little slim after this new keto diet he's been on, so.
Sorry, Romeo, I'm back.
Oh, welcome back. I also finished the chapter, nobody promoted, unfortunately, and it's been decided that we're bringing the Armor Bros for reinforcements. Tornado has his Iron Lance.
Okay.
Brahm's been on a keto diet, so his lance slimmed down. It's very tragic, but you know, he's learning to live with his better body. So yeah, that's what we're doing.
We could bring extra weapons. That way Kryptonite doesn't get too mad at us for using our forges so casually.
Oh man, I think Kryptonite is very good at managing his blood pressure. I hear that he's even got a reader for it.
Wow. All right, let's go then.
Let's do it. We counted the votes to just me.
This formation is beautiful of this shape.
Yeah, it's kind of nice.
Very symmetrical.
Well, with Nephany at the front, it's like we organize people based on how quickly they can get ahead in life. So,
so it should be you going first.
It is me going first. So we have to defeat the boss. Who is the boss? You know what? I could just do this thing.
Oliver.
Wait, Oliver's out here?
He's
But
out
this
here.
environment's not beautiful.
It's
Oh, I'm
his,
sorry. What do you think?
his luck is high, but it's not capped. And then, yeah.
What does luck have to do with anything?
Oh, someone mentioned Oliver's luck earlier, I think.
Oh, okay.
And we
Thin
can
load
check
still bothers
Leanne's once Tabarn and gang show up.
Okay.
Which
Sick.
I'm not sure why Tabarn uses Canigus's model, because Canigus isn't playable. It should be Nasir, I think.
Mm.
Maybe only caps.
So we just have to go over there
Hmm.
and kill Oliver.
Interesting. Yep. There is a meteor to be concerned about. Also an adept scroll. That's what I was thinking of. Obviously want the adept scroll.
So the adept scroll is it. There's an iron blade, but like, what does adept do?
Chance to attack again.
Oh yeah.
Hasn't really been super relevant because Soren comes with it. Zahark comes with it. Does Zahark come with it? I think so. Should be the kryptonite. It should be the dragons.
Okay, well, Self doesn't have anything to do here. Honestly, it feels like I just moved Devdan out there and then let everything play out.
Dragons and racing.
Yeah, like there's no way they do any damage to Devdan right now. 0 damage. 0 damage. Some damage. 1 damage. 4 yeah, like I could just...
Yeah, racing may be unchanged.
I'll save it for last. Honestly, you want to go first, Michael? I feel like your units are more at the front.
Why is that?
Oh, like I could run out there, but I feel like this makes more sense for me to back you up since South, Lucia, Tanith can't really do anything at their current positions. There's a siege, yeah, a siege tome in the middle. You want to highlight the siege tome range? Oh,
Not really.
yeah.
Basically, we'll need a flyer to go in and take care of that.
Did we not recover HP between things?
We do.
Okay, I thought I saw them missing some. That's trick of the eyes.
Mm-hmm. Spawn of Savior? I don't think so.
No, he doesn't have any skills.
Yeah.
He's like me. Oh, by the way, I don't know who you blowing kisses at. James, you were supposed to catch them, man. Come on.
Kind of hard to weaken. Although I think...
You trying to weaken for Neff?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Actually...
This Tabard is a loser. Yeah, you could tell that the modern was not a big Tabard fan. That is an interesting matchup. Regal Sword do any better? Well, no. Having effective doesn't give you any like hit
Yeah, and
modifier.
it's because she's carrying Leanne.
Oh, Leanne. Yeah, that's right. Oh, but it is overall just better hit. Kryptonite just had to watch another thin load go to waste.
Those are all yours?
Well, I've got a lot. So here's hoping Siege Tome doesn't do anything crazy. So, what's your res? Wow. That is the most surprising reveal of the run. Granted, a Siege Tome couldn't hit you, right? It just can't. Oh, it almost literally can't. It's like 20, 21. So you're not likely to get hit by it, but it could actually do you some damage.
I mean, yeah, he's got a zero chance of hitting you if you stand there.
Yeah. I figured I would go where his evade is higher.
Good old terrain bonuses.
Is it even safe for me to move you there? I'm so good at knowing things without knowing them. I'm making a claim to knowledge without the knowledge to back the claim. My specialty.
Tanith should probably go to the left with Nisala. I
Oh,
mean,
you want the reinforcement? I mean, I don't mind. Her res is... It's okay.
I think we can take on the reinforcements. I just want to get rid of the Siege Tome.
Well, I thought I was going to use Rex Flame, but that's okay. We'll just send her down. Oh my god, please hit Mist. I would love it if you tried that shit. With the Siege Tome. Just do it. Largo's the one I'm most worried about.
Yep.
I could have smitten her.
Spin. Wow.
Hoorah.
Pretty productive conversation.
All right, go ahead. Romeo is no longer a believer. I didn't say I was worried about Largo. Seriously, I was making a joke based off of his res. My man is thick. If you're down with the thickness, you can't be harmed. You can see what Tanda's matchup is with the Javelin.
Does kill.
Yeah, she takes those. She takes
And
those.
the only problem is, like, you don't have any Kanto.
Is that a problem?
I mean, maybe. taking a lot.
That's if they hit, right? Could you check Tanith's matchup against those Armor Knights? Because I think she has a good chance of dodging. Their hit's pretty low.
I mean, if you want to take that, be my guest.
Oh, you can take a turn first. She'll promote and no sell the rest of the map. Oh, wow. She got a real level up. That's crazy. Right at the end. Damn, Tanith. You got some competition.
So a lot of enemies here.
I think now that the mages are all dead, we mend Largo with Valencia, and then he does the rest himself.
I will mend with Valencia.
I legitimately think Devdan solos.
I think I will clear this guy out. That way there's a choke point that we have control of right here.
Okay.
I can't really go under or over. So this square right here could be held with Devdan or Largo or whatever.
Okay, Largo will probably take the bottom, Devdan will take the top. And clear out everybody in the middle. And then Sol will probably slip that mage.
Okay. I'll wait on Nisala if you want to go.
Okay. Alright, so Tanith, your matchup against these guys is...
Untrue, if Tanith promoted, which she likely will do that soon, that would heal.
Yeah, so they deal 5 damage for this one. 5 damage for this guy. 25 versus... Oh wow, he's pretty low. 5, 8... So 12. Should have to get hit 3 times for that to matter. Now, if she... Oh, I guess she couldn't cancel over
And 0 cancel.
into that... Would it be 0?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. You're right.
Now, if you are
Maybe
able
she
to
could
kill
attack
the
from-
soldier with a ranged attack, because we can, like...
No, that's not happening.
Dev Dan... I don't know. I mean, I know he's busy, so... Why not?
I'm going to start with this. This is guaranteed.
Huh?
Pretty good hit on that one, too, for them. I could smite. Does Largo kill with a handy? Your defense is 11. We have weapon triangle. And handy has 1 less might, so you'd be at 25. So you do 14 damage, 15 damage. If you hit both of them, that's not enough. No, you'd have to Colossus. And that would also use up Devdan. Okay. So I'll start with the Devdan entry point. I don't think I'm going to wide load. I think I'm just going to... Oh, but he actually only has wide load. He doesn't have any durability on the Iron Lance.
Well,
So wide load time it is.
you use the Iron Lance at breaks, and then you have the Wide Load equipped?
Does it automatically equip?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Cool. Well, then I'll just...
It's called re-equipping.
That sounds so familiar. Okay, so then on this side, I know you have Joffrey. He's waiting to clean people up. We'll have 30. I think this gets dropped, right? Yeah, it does.
Ooh.
That's sad. It's like right there. So I might as well just go for the crit with the less heavy one, I guess. It's all gonna be the same anyway. Okay. Didn't happen. There wasn't a great shot of it anyway.
You
It's not a
missed
big
gets the
deal.
kill. No. Never mind.
Yeah, that one can attack either or. It doesn't really matter. I assume he's just gonna kill himself on one of them. Then I'll take Heavy Spear versus Iron Blade. Heavy Spear's probably not that scary. I mean, Iron Blade isn't either with those stats. But alright, that's done. Okay, everybody. It's time to take a bet on Tanith. Is it why can't Largo make it down here? Is that just the swamp?
Yeah.
Well, that's sad, dude. I mean,
Does that mean Devin
close
has
enough.
to take the bottom one?
Take the bottom, I guess. Okay. And now that guy doesn't survive too. Oh, this is so funny. What? It's all the same. I'll just do the wide load first. Alright, that's open. Largo comes and he is doing his thing here. I think I'll just have him keep the practice axe equipped. And he waits. Now Tandem does have to get this kill here to protect Largo. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, I do have Kanto.
That's really weird.
Okay.
Can't say I understand why you got Kanto there.
Yeah, I'm also not sure. Because if I moved here, that would have been the end of my movement.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. Oh.
Oh, you want that
Hold
spot?
it. Did it have you go
Or-
left and then down? Would it have mapped? Because you didn't loop. I'm gonna go
Maybe.
back. I'm gonna go back on the stream for a second.
Also gonna. No, it did the path. I don't know why. But did you want this spot open for Naysala?
Oh, no. I'll probably attack the Pegasus Knight.
Okay. Then I'll just have Tanith wait there.
Very puzzled.
Yeah, that didn't make a whole lot of sense, I'm not gonna lie. And then... Nobody... Does Neffany need healing? Oh yeah, I should heal Neff. And then Tabarn is not in danger under any circumstancia. Alright, so you can come over here. Well, let me just double check this range. Yeah, I would have been wrong. Alright, your turn, Michael. Doo-doo-doo. Robbing the area of its color. Colossus. Surprised they. Oh, well, they couldn't reach anybody else. That's right. There we go. That's what I thought was gonna happen. Iron Blade. Can send that to Convoy. Yep. What the coward?
No!
What the coward?
And he goes just hopping from tree to tree.
Now, doesn't Oliver recruit himself on racing or something?
Not on Rayson, it's on Raphael.
Oh, Raphael. Okay.
Why is it Cangus? I'm so confused. He still flies.
Why does it say Moir?
Yeah. Her luck is capped. Wow. It's impressive. I just don't understand. Yeah, and Moram. That just makes
Moram, he's a hawk. He's got Canagus's
so
model.
Tabarn and Moram swapped. Oh, you know what? I think they went with a lion. It's not Canagus. It's Moram, but like promoted. Like it's because Moram's stats. Tabarn is supposed to be crazy fucking busted. His stats supposed to be like this high.
So much
So
sense.
it's just Moram, but they had to change
They
it.
gave him
into a lion.
Canagus's model. He's a promoted lion. Because I was like, those stats do not look like any Moram I've ever seen.
Probably normal when recruited. No, I think this is what he's gonna look like when you recruit him. But I mean, I could be wrong, but it's just like, why go through the effort for only this green unit chapter?
Is he vulnerable to bows? That's what I need to know, because his class is technically a hawk. He's a flying bird.
Oh, he is flying. His type is flying bird and Lagoose. Wrath and Resolve.
What's resolve do?
Increases your crit chance when you're under half. So Wrath and Resolve
Well, increases strength, skill, and speed when under.
Yeah. So when you have both
HBO
of these,
wow.
it's like the most OP skill combo in the game.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that explains why Tabarn's a bum. Because they went all in on Moram.
Alright, let's have you go first. Finally.
Okay, it's my turn. This is funny, dude.
Yeah, and he had 20
And
more
it's going
points.
in for the kill. That's not a bad matchup. That's a pretty good matchup. She could do this, man. She could do this. I bet they don't even move. Okay, let's get her promoted. She's gonna take this promotion. And then, so do we need to have Leanne talk to Raisin?
Yeah, we gotta kill the guy with the Adept Scroll. Sorry, what, Romeo?
We have to have Leanne talk to Raisin?
No, there's no talking. They're just... Ideally, we rescue them, that way they stop taking kills, but...
Ah.
I don't know that
Can
we
we
can
do that?
rescue these guys.
Build 20. Number 13. Burger King.
Kingfoot lettuce.
I don't think this is happening, bro. I don't know what the heaviest you can rescue is, but we'll try. Okay. Then I'll start with 10.
At least get we checked Leon's stats. I can pull it back up.
Oh, go ahead.
Wonder if we can rescue Ina untransformed.
What happened? Okay. I don't know which one Kryptonite we'd be more upset with. Let's just do it. Class change. Cue the Sailor Moon transformation. just disappointed.
Let's go, strength. Let's go.
How bold am I feeling? Yeah, we're clearing this. We clear.
Are we gonna... When are we taking a look at Tana's stats?
You want to do it right now?
I mean, we can. I pulled it up. She starts off, you get her at level 10 promoted.
Okay.
So she's 9 levels behind. Her HP, she's up by 1. Strength behind 2. But it's behind, but she's got levels to make it up. So as long as she gets 2 points of strength and the next 9 levels, she'll be all caught up. Magic is the same. Skill is the same. Speed, she only needs 3 points. Luck is the same. Defense is only 1 point behind, and res is 1 point ahead. So
yeah, she's above average right now.
Looks
pretty
good.
Significantly.
Yeah, she's had the reinforced skill this whole time. She just hasn't been able to use it until we get to a map that she usually exists on.
So Barnes almost there, man. He's almost there. What are the odds that Sylph cuts your throat?
Yeah, we do have to hurry and get the kill.
Oh, Stiletto is good against armor?
It is.
Okay. Huh. Never knew that. Anyway, so open that up for us. Just really quick, can open. You got knifed in full armor. You bozo. Alright. You might be worthy of the killer axe. You're really not, but I'm going to do it anyway. It was a perfect kill. I had to.
Yeah.
Okay. Then Ileana, come clear out this riffraff. It's only got 1 HP. That's
You're
just
not
not
worth
it, bro.
my time.
Does Nephany want to just jab that guy?
No. Romeo!
Oh, sorry. It's too juicy. Now Ileana can do nothing. Michael! Okay, so Devdan would have to move first. That's fine by me. Devdan can rescue Eenie. Eenie meenie. Yeah, because he doesn't need anything.
Who's Miles to
Elite?
Barn using? A generic hawk. I don't think it's a named unit. Oh, I think he means
She got
like
hit.
our to Barn, the blue unit. Yeah,
So
I don't
close.
think it's Janif. It didn't look like Janif to me. We'll take a look at it again when it's not grayed out. I don't think that's Janif. God
Yay,
damn.
she did it. Alright, I think besides Mist, it was probably healing somebody that is named Ileana. Alright. Now it's all up to you, Michael. So I thought I opened it up for you.
So there's
to,
her
like,
stance
push
again.
through.
Super high res. I'm
Yeah.
sure that comes in.
We should have
handy.
sent her to get the siege tome.
Yeah. Should have. Oh, he can't even.
I highly underestimated the swamp. I really thought you'd be able to get in more.
Wow. I mean, Ileana can, and then the two of them. Like on this guy. Ooh!
Nice, nice. Now that's a knife.
That makes up for the last one that she got.
Okay, using the Thargo there was crazy.
I'm
That
doing
was
it for
insane.
I'm doing it for weapon level experience. Weapon.
Oh, okay.
I'm just
I
trying to
didn't know that.
prioritize Thunder. Yeah, and we need to get in there. I don't even know that I want to do that.
You might as well just put him in range and have him enemy phase.
Well, if I'm gonna do that, then I'll.
Yeah, we just got caught up in the swamp. Warren is insane. What are you doing? Let them play phase. Or ally phase. Let them other phase.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay. Ah, he transformed. But I mean... Okay, we might have to take a look at that another time. I'm pretty sure... Well, you could also go back on the stream.
So what would it take? I mean, Devdan's right there. Can we shove train him? Oh, but he's carrying somebody, so we'd have to take... So how much would he need? No, he'd need a lot. Every person would have to shove him.
I'll go ahead and...
You gotta take Ina?
She's just not even... Yeah, she's probably not even going to transform in time.
Okay, so really quick.
Uh-huh.
Could we... is Tanith close enough to try rescuing Warren?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Do you want to do that? I assume.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Yeah, let's get him out the way. Now we only have to worry about...
Did she
Nasir
just...
carrying
Oh, hold on.
everything.
She just used all her movement and then got an additional Canto? Was that what happened? Does she just always get an additional 2 for Canto? Like... That...
Maybe.
I was moving quickly, I don't know.
And I assume Mesala can't rescue, right?
No, I can
You can
shove. What?
It's got no healing.
Boy.
As long as they don't move, we make it their next turn.
Yeah.
So there's one that Nasir will take from us. And it's not the one with the Adept Scroll. So Nasir should eat up the healer, probably. Unless Largo's doing the shoving, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So if I were to risk everything, would I have anything to gain?
I mean, Benjamin's saying that Nasir should attack the mage. I mean, the healer.
The healer.
Because they can't attack back.
Yeah. We're fine.
So I think we just rush everybody over there.
Yep.
Feel free to move my units as well for
Oh, well.
speed's sake. Oh my god, it's almost 9:30.
Yeah, we gotta... I could smite him, or I could do the full movement.
Yeah, just go ahead and smite him, because that Devdan's full movement. Next turn, we'll put him all the way up there. Oh, whoops.
Oh, right, there are... Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna die.
No. Nah.
Because Tabarin's gonna
Nah.
he's gonna yeah, Tabarin's got the
So
they're gonna die.
no.
Bro, you didn't deserve this.
No, it's fine.
Oh, let's send Alencio.
No. Hold on though, because I think Tabarin isn't actually that afraid.
His defense is 17. What kind of attack they got? And does the Bayard Guard actually lower the attack for them?
Oh yeah, he's got the Bayward guard.
What does that
We
do?
could have seen this coming. I don't know. So yeah, Tabarn is like totally fine.
Wait, what's the Bayard Guard do?
It halves Bayork damage.
Okay, so
But they all have bows.
so he could block. Okay, let's look at Tornado stats versus Braum stats. 13 defense, 14 defense. So
they're
Braum
gonna
is the
get
one that's in
doubled
more
too,
danger.
right?
Yeah, they're getting doubled.
Yeah.
They actually have a good chance surviving this because the attacks aren't that high.
Yeah,
I would
I'm
say
gonna
put
put
Braum.
him
Yeah,
here.
yeah, something like that. That sounds fine.
Maybe Lucia.
Yeah, Lucy can go back to help clean up. And then Alintia can also hang back. She's not doing much over there. This is going to be an interesting turn. Man. Bro, no. No, bro.
Oh,
Okay, good.
He took a knee.
He took a knee.
He took two
twice.
knees.
Twice.
And he can't
I don't know
canto because
what we were worried
that's their
about.
full movement.
All right, let's see.
Oh.
Damn, what were we even worried about? These bozos.
And then that guy cantos. But then the paladin can only attack Barn.
Yeah, now
What
with
was
this.
it? Oh, actually, no. He
formation.
also had one. I'm sorry. Okay, he might die. No.
It was close. If that spot was open, he would have. All right, Benjamin is correct. Okay, it is
Your
my turn. My turn. All right, Lucia, you are. Oh, this is it. This is Lucia's awakening. Let's go, chum.
Yeah, she just promotes regardless.
No matter what. So yeah, I'll just have
Might
her
as well
take this one.
weaken.
Oh, weaken. Oh. I guess. I mean, who even's gonna take this? No one else can reach. I guess Braum is gonna do it. Okay, see, Barney doesn't get the kill. She's doing 15. I actually think we do need the kill, no? Because,
Yeah.
like, I guess, oh, Joffrey can help out, and Naysala can also
Yeah.
come in and do some damage. Okay, so I'll have her weaken the pally. Or we
Actually,
can
hold
even
on. Okay.
go ahead.
As long as you deal maybe 20 at least.
She deals 20.
Yeah. No, just not with the iron. So I was.
Oh, I got you.
You were switching weapons, so I retracted my statement. Or I tried to.
Okay, I understand. You know, you promote, you should get full health and another move. Because, like, that's a totally different person. Am I crazy?
No, but not at all. She did get another move, another point
She
of
did.
movement. Is that
Not
what you
another
meant?
point of luck. She can't cap. Oh, yeah, that's funny. Okay. We can check stats next stream. So for now, Nasala can take care of that. I think everybody else I have is over here. So Devi with the bevy. I just remembered that the one we want is actually on the opposite side.
Yeah, you
All right,
might have
Largo.
to smite
Time to
Largo.
rescue.
Oh, perfect. I wasn't expecting him to be able to do that necessarily.
Do you know how big he is?
I know how wide he is.
He is 2 statue frags deep. Okay, so is there anybody who want? We're just going in for the
Do you guys
kill, that's
remember? I do remember that Kryptonite. Did you know that Monster Train 2 is in the works? I'm asking both Kryptonite and Romeo.
fine. Yes, I did know, and I'm very excited.
Yeah, such a good soundtrack.
Since I'm boycotting
Good
the
game.
Switch too, this is perfect timing.
Also, did you see that message I sent about speedrunners too?
No, I don't think I did.
Hmm.
Speedrunners 2.
Speedrunners 2.
Speedrunners 2.
Speedrunners 2.
We have not played that on stream, have we?
I don't think so. Maybe we should.
Maybe we should.
I don't play it too much because I...
Have no one worthy of your skills.
Well, I don't want to practice because I'm too good. So I need to get
It was
rusty.
back and forth last time we played.
I was going easy on you, man. I was going so easy on you. At my best, you wouldn't stand a chance.
Oh
now,
my
because
God,
I've
it was
not played in so
literally
long,
back and
I
forth.
might come back down to your level.
Oh,
But I was too good.
This. Okay. You know what? It's part of the contract. It's part of the contract. He gives me his audience. I take it.
But the other thing is, like,
All right, go ahead.
what I
Michael.
sort of came to realize is that if I play with people that aren't as good, I should do like the fan-made maps, the community maps. There's actually
Yeah.
one that is based off of, it's a brawl, it's a Smash arena. So instead of racing, you're just trying to knock each other off with the items and shit.
Oh, that's cool.
I'd love to try that with you sometime. Looked cool.
You know what I just realized, Michael?
No, I don't. Would you tell me?
We are on one contiguous stream.
That's true. It's true.
Okay, I was like, is he gonna vortex the guy?
I mean, no.
Oh, nice. That was masterclass. Get in there, Tornado. You earned it. You earned it, my guy. You earned the rights.
It's just like, okay, so I need to bring him down to 24, which means 9 damage.
Braum and Tornado right there.
6.
Brothers in arms.
0.
I brought the Slimmy. Wait. What weapons do... Oh, Joff. You can't... Yeah, we can't do it. It's positioning, because he's still standing right there. We can't trade it over. Damn. Okay, what if Braum traded the Killer Lance to Tornado from Joffrey? Like, because Joffrey has a Killer Lance, right? Oh,
No,
he's a Brave Lance.
Lance. I think I see what you're saying. Or we just use a Vulnerary on Tornado.
I think I see what you're putting down. And then Nasala does not come over because he's afraid.
No, he's fine. Yeah.
Oh, it's not even that much damage. What the hell? Is this the Venom Bow?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Wait, does that even damage Tornado?
Uh,
It might not even be enough to kill him.
It
I
might
think he
be,
has,
and
what?
also the
Yeah, 16.
poison, the follow up, the poison follow up is a concern.
Well, that's 4 damage max. Because he has 16 attack, and Tornado's got 14 defense.
Uh-huh.
It's like it literally couldn't kill him in time, no matter what.
Well, poison I think deals up to 4.
Oh, I thought it was 1 to 3.
It might be 1 to 3. I'm
Oh,
just gonna. I'm
Bohorse
just
can
gonna.
simply be surrounded on all sides, so he can't move.
He's probably gonna attack Ina.
But
Well, actually, maybe
Bohorse
not.
can
Huh?
simply be surrounded on all sides, so he can't move.
And then he attacks either Tabarn or Ina. That's oh my god. Ah, thanks, Benjamin. Dude.
Can't attack it. In our defense, we're both a little tired.
I'm a little. I'm like really tired.
Yeah, this is hilarious.
Oh.
Okay, Dev Dad, let's go. Is that strength and luck? That's all you need on the battlefield, if you ask me. Alright. Let's wrap this up. Wait, new reinforcements?
Yeah. Okay.
Nephany said, take the hit, I'm ready to retire. Oh my goodness. Yeah, she just cannot crit. It's gotta be a crit in that combat. It's okay, that's why you have extra eyes. Thank you, thank you.
The rest of those are yours. Go ahead.
Alrighty. Honestly,
So it's Orange Sack.
just fucking kill him, dude.
Honestly.
Yeah, okay. We'll milk a little bit of experience, but I'm killing on this turn. We don't
Yeah.
have anything to do here. Now the Killer Axe has a purpose. Yeah!
Yo.
While he's holding a dragon back with his left arm.
Maybe does Ileana reach the general?
Yes,
That looks like a good.
Yeah, that looks like a good Rex Flame. Ooh, yeah. Oh, she actually doesn't kill without it.
Maybe Devdan can pick up the kill, or Tanith.
I mean, I think Deathdan just gets the kill on his own. With the Killer Lance.
Possible.
No, I'll just go in with my last 2 uses of the Iron Lance, break that up, and then Ileana can clean up. Okay, now he's got the wide load in his hands. Beep, beep, beep. Nice. Less so.
Not nice.
Jorge Santiago.
Mist could get
Damn.
a kill.
Mist could get a kill. Does she need the help? Oh, she needs literally just a little. Okay. Alright, well, we'll just take the Jav. If you hit. Great.
Sorry.
Oh, I was actually hitting it too, so.
Oh, were you? That's so funny.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
I'm just bad. Mist got a kill. And then Oliver. Sorry, Flam. I want to show you my new shoes. Wait, does Nosferatu give you back health?
Yes. So hopefully...
Oh, shit. Oh my god, I didn't
That's-
consider that.
Yeah.
That's actually
It's
no,
not
Largo might
that
get
bad.
doubled. I mean, I don't know. Largo's not gonna die, right?
Nah.
Because Soth also has low res, so yeah.
Ooh. Oh boy. Oh.
Holy shit. Okay, he didn't double.
Yeah, if he doubled, then dealt just a little bit more damage.
Alright. There's no Nosferatu 2, the only thing Nosferatu has ever done since ever. Okay, you know what, Kryptonite? I am EP. Largo. Devdan, do me a favor. He can't even take the dragon. What? This is malarkey. Oh, then Mist should be able to do it. Mist, take the dragon. Drop the dragon. Ileana. Heal the man. You know what? Mend the man. Soph. Stand by. Okay, a practice actually is honestly enough. Alright, sick. Soph, cut his neck with the knife, please. Perfect kill. And then there's nothing else we need to do on this map,
No,
right?
I'm ready to
Excellent. I'm ready to go to
retire.
bed. Wait, if he gets hit,
It's fine. It's only he recovers 6 HP. Or 12
he
HP.
recovers 12 without the Colossus. Okay. All right, I thought so. Without Colossus, that would not have worked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, great.
That's really good.
Great.
That's good
Defense,
shit.
that's really good. Great shit. And the skill's also good too.
Wait, 8. Interesting. Shouldn't that have been 17?
It should have, but I guess it didn't have a chance to calc because he died.
Cutscene.
All right.
Valencia promotes.
We get the Valencia promotion.
Largo.
Largo MVP. MVP. Honestly, Tanith did a decent amount there too. But I guess since he got the boss kill, you cannot hear that information again. All right. Yeah, we'll handle all this next time.
I
Thanks,
will
everybody.
hopefully see you next week.
Aggro Incarnate.
Hey, alright,
I
girl.
don't know if
what's
you've been
up?
here before.
He actually has been here once before, or like early on,
Okay.
I think. In the
Early on? Okay, welcome back,
But you just
Aggro.
missed us. Yeah, we'll try to be back next week, and I mean, you know, I'm glad we got through that slog of a chapter, and you know, there's a finite number of chapters left, so at this rate, we'll get there.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
And thanks, James. I hope you were still here. If not, I hope that didn't offend you. I was just joking. But everybody have a good night. I'll catch you all Thursday or next week, whichever
See
comes
ya,
first.
everybody. Stay safe.
The answer's Thursday.